Oh, hello, Hummingbird. Nice to see you. Lachey, how you doing? Hi, Chris. Tonight, I am Sharon. Are you first, are you? Is that the ding? You were the ding that just happened? Hummingbird? Let's see. I don't know what it is, Sharon. I've been in bed every day this week. And come the evenings, normally, I don't know, it just passes it. I almost feel like there's nothing wrong, although I'm feeling a drain. You know what I mean? Um, that's been last night. I attempted to come on. No, it wasn't happening. I wasn't feeling well. I got hit hard. I said, "Well, back to bed." And 2 other nights this past week that went by, I tried, all dressed, cards all laid out, everything ready, and boom, slam the laptop shut and go back to bed, hair all done and makeup on. And tonight I'm going, oh my God, am I going to make it tonight? Am I really going to make it tonight? Oh my God, I miss you guys. It's crazy. I'm so glad, Lachey, you're doing well. Full moon and yeah, solstice are kicking. Maybe. Hold on, Hummingbird, just one moment. Let's see what we have here. I'm just going to look to see if you put your question in, is what I'm basically looking for. Let me see. And thank you so much for your donation. Okay, go ahead with your question. What would you like to ask tonight? Thank you, Chris. Okay, what would you like to ask? I just hope I make it to 3 hours. And I thought I was going to get on early, and I don't know where the time goes, but it's like 9:26 now. I try to come on no later than 9. So just wait to see if you just want a general, or do you have a question? I miss you guys. This is like my second home, you know. That's what the mini reading area and nights are like coming into my second home. Is that your question? Oh my goodness. You're wondering what this energy is all about. Thanks, Lachey. You guys, you really are. You know, I hate it when people throw the term family around real lightly. You know, family. But when I'm in here, it's like visiting my second home. It really is. Is that your question? You're wondering what this energy is all about? And you're hoping the cards will bring you an answer. Anyway, we got a bit of a lag or something going on here. Mary Jane, how you doing, sister? Nice to see you. You're a sight for sore eyes. So Hummingbird, you're lagging, obviously. You're lagging. Oh, here we go. Strange people are contacting me with the oddest questions. I think someone is watching me. Is it benevolent? Oh, well, let's hope. Oh, it's interesting. It's really interesting. Hummingbird. Mary Jane is in the house. You are a sight for sore eyes, I can tell you that. Sight for sore eyes. Okay, Sarah's asking what is going on. She's being contacted by a lot of other people that have the oddest questions, and she feels like she's being watched. Hi, Eleanor. Nice to see you too. Is she being watched? And if she is being watched, is the energy a benevolent one? Is it good? We'll call Mary Jane for this group. We'll call her the high priestess because her presence is so strong and it's always here. You've just been dubbed, Mary Jane, high priestess. This is for Sarah, Hummingbird, balance. This is for Hummingbird, balance. Is she being watched? That's her question. And if she is it a benevolent energy or spirit? Whoa. He's going to start this again, I guess. I'll show you, Sarah. Even, I don't do pop-outs, but when he shows up here, I can't help it. So this card's on your side. It's in the background of your life. This is beautiful. Do a couple roll-throughs here. This is for Hummingbird, balance. Is she being watched? Is there spirits? Is there energy? Is the presence of the ether world hovering over her? Is she being watched? Let's see here. You think a man is sizing you up? Well, now. Really? Oh, my. It is. Oh, my goodness, a man. Let's start that conversation here. We had one about 2 weeks ago. All the regulars were in. And I had a big, long break in between some readings. And I was loving every minute of it. And we were talking about falling in love, relationships, men, women, the whole. And it was everybody enjoyed it. And I said, one of these nights I'm going to come back on. I'm going to pull up a live stream. And I'm going to entitle it Just Chatting. And that's what we're going to do. No readings, no nothing like that. But we're going to just sit and we're going to hang. We're going to chat. One more. And then I'm going to cut the deck. Is Hummingbird balance being watched? Is she being monitored in some way? And whatever energy is watching, is it a good one? Here we go. Three of Pentacles. Recognition is the first card. Recognition. Oh my, this sounds interesting, Hummingbird. Oh, okay. Good. I knew you were going to show up in her reading. I knew it. I'm jealous of you. Beautiful. I'll stop right there because that's a lot of cards. And I got to read and get through them. So, oh my goodness. The first is the Three of Pentacles, and it represents recognition. Okay. Recognition. You wait till I get to the others and you see them here. You wait. Here we go. Three of Pentacles. Okay. Your work is attracting some attention. That's part of this. Your success and your notoriety, your name is going to become more public. It's not going to really be private. Private's got nothing to do with it. Therefore, it leaves you with public. And people are noticing you and appreciating the one thing about you that they like, and that's your gifts. People are going to appreciate you for that. They're going to recognize you on that. On your home front, the card is kind of very lightly saying make your home a little more presentable, especially if you're trying to sell it, if that's a chance. You could be looking at renovating or redecorating your property. Whatever you do now, you can take pride in, and your work's going to have a lasting effect on those that open themselves up to being touched. And don't be shy about your work. Show off your work and be proud of what you've put together, because more success is coming in the cards for you. Your keywords on this card are reputation, learning, skill, performance, reward, security, completion, coming full circle, feeling like at this moment in time when it all happens, you're going to feel like I've got everything. I don't want for another thing in this moment in time. That kind of feeling is going to come over you. The next card I pulled for you is another very lovely card. I like this card. I really, really do. Oh my goodness, isn't that nice? We'll have to check you out. Everybody take note. SarahLockhart.com. She's going live in 2 weeks. She can remind us in the group if I'm not on. The next card you got, Sarah, Hummingbird, sorry, is the chariot. This card's all about realizing the strength of your own power. That's what part of this card, that's what I'm feeling for you. Realizing your own inner strength and outer strength that you can portray outer. And things start to pick up. They start happening really, really quick where things seem to be dragging a little bit. I don't know. Things kind of pulling you down, not pulling you back, but not really letting you flow forward as much as you would like to. Things been kind of slowed down, kind of stuck. You're waiting to hear the ding, 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 or the bang, the starter's gun or something to show that it's okay to. And boys, your main concern is going to be getting caught up because you feel like you're behind a little bit. You want to get caught up and you want to get what? You want to get the balance. There's a balance in there that you're looking for. And to also mention with this card, this is a card that is not about emotional sensitivity. Emotion comes nowhere in here. This is a card of speed, fast movement, fast action, speeding ahead. All you really have to watch out for are other people around you. You're not in your own little world. You can't go at 150 clicks an hour. You can't, because you could bowl people over, in a manner of speaking. So watch your ego. If you want to keep your show on the road and moving forward, keep your ego in check. Remember who you are. Keep your ego in check. All right? So you have to watch out. But I'll bring him up because I want to get his keywords, and I don't know his keywords right now. Just a minute. I'm always off by one page. There we go. This card shows up. Yes, things are about to start hatching for you. Now's the time for you to start making some really serious progress going forward. The sign is coming in as a general sign to acknowledge that everything is going forward. Everything is going fine. Your life is about to surge forward. Big surge. Big growth. However, no pun intended, hummingbird balance, but balance is going to be needed. You can get excited and get ahead of yourself. That's a chance that could happen if you're not really aware of the energy that's around you, and that this is you're going to grow forward quite a bit to make up for any lost time, and then it'll peter out while you get settled in and you get comfortable with the new speed and the new placement you find yourself in life. Things will pick up again and again down the road, but this is a big spurt for you here. Balance is very necessary. As I said about the people, the card declares that you have to treat people around you with care. And it's a card of high energy rather than sensitivity. So you got to be aware of that. And then the chariot is also wants you to be, or it's revealing that good timing and being aware of your ego is going to be essential if you're to keep your show on the road. Always remain humanized, sensitive. Another meaning of the card is acquiring maybe a new car or another vehicle very soon. So that's nice. The advice of the chariot. It's time for you actively to move forward with your plans. Keep that ego in check when you need to and enjoy this time of power and motivation. Keywords are journeys and determination, willpower, friction, guidance, and protection. That's what he's all about. That's what he's all about. Speed, movement, forward, upward, growth, getting ahead of the game, being in place, being prepared, this kind of a thing. Now the next card, this is the one that got me. I'm so jealous. And I knew. I said he's going to show up. I know he is. He's going to come out in her reading. He was just giving you a little wink and a wave earlier when I was shuffling and he came up. He's giving you a nod. Hey, I'm going to be there too. I'm there with you. Look at this. This is beautiful. How lucky are you to get him, cream of the crop, the number one card in more ways than one, with our beautiful magician. And I always start this card off with his first line. He's looking at you and he's asking you, what do you think you're capable of? What do you think that you're capable of accomplishing? Put the card, but just bringing that up just a bit. There we go. He shows up in your reading no matter what. Just the fact that he's present here it's a surge of power coming through. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But he wants you to ask yourself, do some introspective thinking. He's asking you, what do you think you're capable of doing? What do you feel that you can accomplish? Is it enough? Your expectations, or are you cutting yourself short? This is a time to open yourself to the energies around you, to your path that you're on, the growth. This is a growth spurt. The trail that you're on is the right one. Are you headed in the right direction? Are you including everything that needs to be included? You have to ask yourself these things. How far can I go on my own? What can I accomplish on my own? What can I contribute to others if there are others involved? He wants you to know that right now for you, all the conditions for your future success are perfect. Now is the right time to begin to take action. You have the resources and the talents to attract whatever it is you want from a new relationship. You want this? Do you want this? Do you want him? Be certain of your choice and your final decision. Be certain. Business enterprise. Projects are coming up for you. Maybe even there could be a little trip in there for you as well. Very soon. Very shortly. Above all, the magician sees you on the creative flow of life. You're full of energy and purpose. Communications are going to speed up. You're going to find yourself doing a heck of a lot more chatting and talking and texting more than usual. At work, presenting your ideas. You're also going to find that others are very supportive of your efforts and the work you're putting in. People are standing around and they're going, wow, she's doing pretty good. Someone else is going, I knew she's going to do okay, but didn't think she was going to move ahead that fast. Wow. People are impressed. Very much so. The time is now. Take action. When you do, you're going to find success. Now's the time. With him showing up, whenever he shows up, now's the time for everything and anything. Keywords are new enterprises, communication. Keep that highlighted. Communication, because you are going to get busier. Your life is going to become, there's a fullness to it, along with the communication and the people that are extending the communication and sending back and forth. There's going to be more people than normal. Be ready for that. The energy is an energy of creating, accomplishing, You're coming up a whole nother level. This is a new place for you too. Wherever you're going to end up here, it's a new place for you. You get yourself settled in comfortably, and then embrace it and enjoy it. Could be a little travel ahead for you. And money is coming up. Money's not going to be a problem. And you got a ton of support in places you're not even aware of. You have a ton of support. So, hi, Kathy. Kathy, I'm sorry I didn't put the links up. If you're in Canada, you could do direct deposit. PayPal is direct deposit automatically. Are you in Canada or in the US? Where are you? 1 minute here, Sarah. I get this lady taken care of. I forgot. I do this every readings. I forget to put my links up. I wouldn't make a very good accountant or business person. They'd be going, where's the money? Where's the money, Natalie? Show me the money, Natalie. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've got to see if you answered me. You're in Canada? E-transfer. There. Uh, okay, if you want to do Canadian e-transfer, there's my email. And for some reason, Canadians, sometimes they use the PayPal link. I don't know why. I can't answer why. I don't know. So rather than wait, because I'm in the middle of Hummingbird's reading here, I'll give you the PayPal link as well. All right, there we go. They're both there. You're welcome, Kathy. Kathy. Okay, your next card. No, yeah, okay. Your next card. I like him. The King of the Ocean. He's the King of Order. And it's funny because your first card was talking about getting, getting your home in order, basically. Bear with me a moment. He's only 2 pages up. There we go. He's really, really good. He's really good. So he's a symbol of order, obviously. So if there has been any mix-ups, any hold-ups, any kind of chaos that's been in your life recently, making a mess of everything, just know this. Order and balance is going to soon be restored. You're going to be the one in control. You're going to be the hotshot boss, you might say. If any boundaries of yours have been crossed, you're going to be able to reassert your territory. For this reason, he reveals and ended disputes. And at home, you're soon going to be getting a lot more organized. At work, good leadership and management reign. As a person, the king makes the ideal partner, or he stands for a father or a father figure. For you, it's probably the ideal partner. It's time to get your work, your finances, your home in order. Take control to protect your assets because you have the power. Focus, protection, wisdom, organization, authority, good leadership, and boundaries. Focus on the keywords with this card is what you need to do here. The next card that I pulled is a 9 of Pentacles. Thank you, Sarah, for doing that. This I like. It's a card of gratitude. I love the gratitude cards, generosity cards. This is beautiful for you, Sarah. Full of gratitude, expressing gratitude. And it's in a beautiful suit of Pentacles, my favorite. And it's a 9. So the gratitude that you're feeling, I'm feeling right off, is going to move you very deeply. It's going to not just move you, it's going to kind of give you a little bit of a shove. You're going to be drowning in gratitude. You know what that means? That means that everything is going perfectly for you. And you are expressing, you keep saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's quietly, verbally, but you're grateful. You're really putting thanks out there. This is a beautiful card, and it's intense. That's what I meant to say. It is intense. Right now is a time for you to begin to treat yourself. This is coming up for you. Treat yourself to some leisure, some luxury. You could be buying new pieces for your home as in furniture, tending to your garden, indulging in your favorite things, your favorite pursuits. I don't know if you guys heard that. Oh my God, don't come over here. My neighbors it sounds like he's got a dozen people over there and they're all outside going, whoa, as loud as they can. I hope they don't show up here. Oh my goodness. But if you're not, but one way, either way, it's spending on yourself to bring yourself happiness, to bring yourself joy. You're going to be feeling really rich in both time and in money. The card is saying you love your home. Again, so you may redecorate, rearrange. You could even do some baking, and you could be inviting a group of people over some afternoon for tea and pastries, you might say. So you're looking to show off some new things that you've done around the house. You're wanting to share what you've done. The advice, devote more time and more money to your own interests and your home. With all the stuff that's piled up on you that you're moving out and you're rolling out and getting, it's a lot. Some things have to suffer from maybe the attention, but you're going to more than make up for that attention, that the work and what's in front of you is taken. You're going to get back. You're going to get back into your home. You're going to do some real beautiful changes. You can be the center of your own world now, and you can appreciate all the good things in your life. Keywords are luxury, leisure, relaxation, home, abundance, independence. A very open, very warm, and very generous is where your spirit is going to be. Okay? Now, the last card. Look, this is your last card. It's a beautiful ace. Beautiful ace. Look at this. I love him. I love the Ace of Wands. Because that's the one card I love the most in the Ace of Wands is the ace. Or in the suit of wands is the ace. Sorry. So, this is a card that's acknowledging that you're crowned with success under the influence of the creative ace. Because new projects, new work, new ideas, and even travel plans, once again. But everything that you do, that you apply yourself to, that you focus yourself in on, that you give your energy and your spirit and your essence to, because you want to make the best out of the most, out of the best. You really want to get the most out of things, to bring the beauty out in what it is you're doing. And you want to persuade others so bad to get on the same side as you. So if you've been wondering if your plans are going to succeed, this is almost like a wish card, because the card is showing up to tell you, yes, Hummingbird, your plans are going to succeed. Listening to your intuition will also strengthen your spiritual beliefs. Additional meaning is fertility and growth in beginning a new journey or a brand new adventure. Step into your power, invent, talk, create. Whatever you say now is going to be well heard. You only have to say it once. Well received. Keywords: beginnings, intuition, adventures, ideas, creativity, success, and growth. Bear with me here. I'm going to ask the one question that wasn't really, it only highlighted it once. So we're going to ask directly. We won't be shy about it. I'm on, girl. It's Lilith time. We're still within Hummingbird's reading. We're still within the parameters of her question, her reading. This is about a man, a male, suitor, we might call him. And Hummingbird says he's been checking her out. He's been watching her. She knows he has. So let's ask that first. Is Hummingbird correct? And I'm sure she is. She's listening to her intuition. Wouldn't steer her wrong. The man in question, is he checking Hummingbird out as mate material? Put it that way, as mate material. Is she being watched by a certain man? What is that all about? Are you with it, Lilith? Come on. Is she being watched by who she thinks she's being watched by? Are they going to join together? Hummingbird and this man, are they going to join together? In the way of mating, being mates. I don't mean mating. I wouldn't say such a thing. But as becoming a couple, becoming involved in each other's lives. Is this going to make Hummingbird happy? Will she be happy? Dead on yes. Are possibilities here for a long-term future? Could he be her person? Yes, and you know what I just heard? That he walks towards you. I could see it. Walking towards you going like this. He's got his hands open like, hey. But his arms are reaching out. And he's enfolding you. And he's holding you. And he's going to be letting you know in no uncertain terms that he's happy. I'm happy with the way you are. I love who you are. This kind of a thing. So, there you go. There you go, Hummingbird. I hope that that was working in your favor, and I hope that it's what you wanted. Thank you so much again. Now, I'm putting my cards back before I go to the next question, and I don't just dump them on front because I don't like them all sticking together. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Hummingbird. All right, what do we have? I know I heard another dingle. Kathy. Kathy, you're up next, my dear. Thank you for your donation. Thank you. Oh, I can't go back in my stream. Can you copy and paste it? I'm not doing any movements of scrolling up and down and looking at it because I'll set off a dizzy nightmare for me. So could you copy and paste it, please? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. Everybody else, hold on to your questions until your name is called if you're going to be getting a reading. That keeps things together a lot smoother for me on my end. So hold on to your questions. Like after you make your donation, just hold on to the question until you hear your name called. How will my review go at work next week? And will it make me want to stay at my job? All right. Let's see here. Gosh, this feels like a Sunday. Why does it feel like a Sunday night? It's Saturday, isn't it? At least I think it is. Whoops. This is for Kathy. She's asking how her review is going to go at work next week, and will it make her want to stay at the job, with the job? Will it be an encouraging review of her year at work? How things are going? How is she doing in the job? Is she going to feel good about the review and good about the results? Is she going to be feeling so good that she's like, oh, I'm parked here for the next, I don't know how long, but I'm staying. I'm not leaving. Beautiful. How is Kathy's review at work going to go next week? Is it going to be good enough to make her say, I'm staying. I'm here for the next, I don't know how long, but I'm not going anywhere in a hurry. One more run through, and then I'm going to cut the deck and begin the reading. I figured as much, the raise. I was figuring it was money related, and we'll see. Here we go. I'm going to cut the deck. Here we go. Oh, thank you, Spirit, for these gifts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, right now, it looks like you're worried about it. You're feeling a little bit of anxiety, wondering how things will go. Okay. Yeah, we'll stop right there. The very first card that I pulled is the anxiety card of tarot. It just shows that something's bothering you and you've got things on your mind and you have little moments where you feel anxious. And I just heard, and you feel anxious when all of a sudden you're thinking about things, all of a sudden your thoughts start to turn south. They start to turn south and you're thinking the worst of the worst. And probably in your case with this situation, you're thinking, what if I don't get a raise? What if? What if I can't find anything? You're thinking the worst. And all they are thoughts, but they're causing you anxiety. You're really needing this raise and you're feeling like you deserve this raise. And in your opinion, you should get this raise without question. It should be brought up that they'll be telling you that, right? I don't know, generically is worth the time reading the darn card. I don't think there's anything else in it to serve a purpose, a positive. The card's also reassuring you that whatever's eating you up usually arrives in the middle of the night at like 3 a.m. It could be due to overwork or relationships or even family issues. Usually the card represents somebody that's not sleeping real well due to stress or overthinking. But what ties you up? Okay. What ties you up in knots at 3 a.m. always looks smaller in the light of day. Try to keep your perspective and keep it in front of you and keep it locked down and in place. When negative thoughts start to trickle in, put a stop to them. It's what you need to do. You need to keep your grounded perspective in your reality, not reading into things, not assuming things, but what is actually true, what is rooted. That's what you focus on. Don't let negative thoughts get in the way here. Too much to do at work. Okay. Keywords, they don't feed a lot of positivity. These are possible things like panic attacks, fear, guilt, insomnia, nightmares, maybe, stress, and a mental overload overall. Be kinder to yourself. Never mind the job. Never mind everything else going on around you. Never mind everybody else. You got to focus on you here. That's what I'm feeling for you. You really need to put more energy into you. And what you put out will become much more powerful, much more positive. You really do. You need to feed yourself. That's a big part of what you need to do. Thank you so much, Hummingbird. It was nice to see you again. Have a good week. And hi, Barbara. I didn't see you come in. She deserves not only a raise, she deserves maybe a change in position, something that'll be a lot lighter on you. And that could happen. It could happen. But you're not your best friend right now because you're letting your nerves get to you. You're letting things get to you, creating more anxiety. You got to find a different approach to thinking these things through. You need to find a different approach, something that's softer on you, kinder on you. I'm feeling that strong. You've got to put you first. You come first, not anything or anybody else, just you. You're number one. And you have to treat yourself as such. If you want other people to treat you in a special way, in a respectful way, an admiring way, you've got to think these things of yourself first. Admire yourself. You don't take note from somebody else mentioning it. That's nice and all, but you have to mention it. You're the one that matters the most. Your thoughts are the one that matter about you. All right? To know that people should admire me. They should. I do a darn good job. I carry a large workload. I'm smart and I'm capable and I'm dependable. I don't need people to tell me this and know what I'm all about. When you believe in that, it seeps out to the world. People view you in a bit of a different way. Do you know what I'm saying? Your next one is the Eight of Cups. Change. Change. That's a card. That's what eights are all about, change. So when I get the prompt word is change, it's like a double whammy. It's a big change coming up here. I'm feeling good change. Tell you the truth. I really, really am feeling good changes. So that's a good thing, right? I'm just going to read you the generic side, and anything intuitive that comes up, I'll stop to let you know. All right? Because I don't completely agree with this. Maybe I'm wrong. But as far as the generic side, the card is stating it's time to take your leave. And this is exactly the right time to move on. You may have already left a relationship, a home, a job, or other commitment at a very emotional level. So there's little drama or moral struggles to contend with as you say a quiet goodbye. You are ready for change. The card can also reveal a journey, a change of scene, such as going on vacation or even taking some smaller, shorter trips away. Follow your heart and go forward is very simply the advice for this card. Your keywords are endings, departure, journeys, movement, transition, travel, vacations. I'll pull Lilith at the end too. We're going to ask directly. Two of Pentacles, not a bad card. Options. Two of Pentacles, options. Beautiful suit of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, where's my tea? Excuse me. Yeah, this pretty well fits. The two is showing here and showing up in your reading. A decision is underway. You're going to be considering your options. You're going to be rehearsing all the possible outcomes rather than just jumping and taking action. You're going to think about it. The choice may concern jobs, places to study, potential homes, where to travel. For you, it's a job. In personal finances, there are going to be some demands on your resources, so you could find yourself juggling your income and expenditures in order to balance the books. But that is so short and sweet, extremely temporary. This is not a pattern. This is something that's going to hang on for 2 or 3 months. It might be a one-time thing. Pay attention to the details of any financial agreements or offers that you're involved in. And please, please, Kathy, look at the long-term benefits. Look at the bigger picture. When you're in, you find yourself in deals, agreements, look at the bigger picture. Look for the long-term benefits as well. Don't go for something that's short gain, short and quick and sweet, and oh, there I am. No, that won't work that way. Long-term, you give yourself a lot of space for mistakes and forgiveness and renewal and repair. And we all have to have that. We all do. We don't know what tomorrow holds. We can only put our intentions out and hope that it plays out and falls into place. Keywords are choices and property, finances and balance, judgment, contracts, and details. You're going to be considering your options, and you'll be rehearsing all the outcomes rather than taking any action right away. The choices are going to concern jobs for you. It's not a bad card. That's for sure. It's not a bad card at all. The last card that I have here, I like him. I don't want anybody showing up here tonight. I'm going to be mad. I'm going to tell them I can't talk to you tonight. Come back tomorrow. Or come back in 3 or 4 hours. I'm not going to dump you guys because I get company. Or I'm going to tell them, well, I've got not quite an hour. I've got 2 hours to go. Go sit in that chair. Read something. King of Swords and ambition. King of Swords and ambition. He's a good card, Kathy. Boys, I tell you, it's a good energy to have around you. I know, Bear. I hear them too. I just don't want a gang of them all coming. I can't stand being around people when they're drinking. I hate it. I really don't like it. It makes me real uncomfortable. With this king, this man's very good. Bear, please. There's nobody there. There is no one there. Shush. Shush. You're a good boy. Quiet. Lay down. This man is clever, and he's often a strong leader in a professional career. He's a great strategist, somebody with charm and ambition. But he can exert pressure too, because he's patient to succeed. This may be somebody you can turn to, Kathy. Some of you lightly have a conversation with, but you get more out of it than has been put into it. You get a lot back. He can be relied upon to offer calm and logical judgment. Another meaning of is it some form of a legal issue could need your attention just now. It could be something simple like a contract, a lease. But if the king comes up, if you're resonating with him, you're to take a logical approach, because this is a time for mental agility rather than emotion. It's swords. There's not much for emotions going on here. The advice, look to the facts before you make a decision. Don't go on here. I don't care if it's the top boss. You research what they tell you. Don't go by word of mouth. You do the fact finding on your own for yourself. All right. Keywords are fairness and balance, incisiveness, decisions, strength, justice, and support. Now, where did my Lilith go? There she is. You hold on. I'm going to ask directly. Ah, really? Good. They're on your side. They're there to help you. That's what that card is. You're not alone. Okay? Here we go. Thank you, Lilith. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I've got a bit of a knot. There we go. I got it out. I don't want a knot. I don't want anything that interferes with the swing at all. That's why I hold my hands the way I do. I've got my arms on the table. They're braced. And I do everything I can to not influence the swing. Lilith, still within the parameters of Kathy's reading. Her big question. She's going to be having a work review next week at work. And she's wondering, is it going to go good in her favor? Is the review going to go in Kathy's favor? He's got good ears. He can hear what I can hear. Yes, your review, it's going to go well. Now, the big question. Oh, I hit the bottom. Sorry. There's a car in the next driveway going back and forth, very slowly. And Bear can hear it. Hear the crunch of gravel? It's unusual. I don't know what it is or who it is. But anyway, okay. The big question for Kathy. She works very, very hard. She has a ton of work she tackles every day. In the review, is she going to be told that she's getting a raise? Is Kathy going to be receiving a raise? Is it going to be enough to make Kathy want to stay within the job? Is she going to stay within the job? Is the big question. She's going to... Bear! Is she going to continue working for this company? So she's going to be staying. She is definitely getting a raise. Thank you so much, Lola. Thank you. And there it goes turning again. Who the hell is that? Shh. Quiet, Bear, stop now. Come. So there you go, Kathy. Prediction is that you're going to get your raise. For now, you're staying. I'm okay. There it goes again. What? It's like they're going down, they're turning around and going back up the dirt driveway. Turn around, back down the dirt driveway. Back, and it's dark out. What? I haven't heard any car doors closing. I got to teach my little bear how to sick balls. Hi, Aqua Butterfly. How are you? In this moment, this is the best I've felt in a week, really. Yeah, Kathy, I'd just say sick balls, Bear. I've never taught him that, but I should. I really should. You know? So, Bear, would you please? Enough. You don't understand English? Arrête. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here, and thank you for letting me do your reading for you. Fingers are crossed. I believe. I tell you, sometimes tarot can kick butt with what it brings forward. It's unbelievable lately. It really is. I did a reading for a friend the other night. He's from Hawaii, but he's from Indiana, and that's where he's at right now, visiting his family. And he's like, I've got to know what's going to happen. You got to read. So I did. And, oh my God, I'm like flipping. I'm going, I don't believe these cards. It's like they're writing out what's going on in your life. It's specific for you and nobody else. In no other way. It's direct. It was unbelievable. It really, really was. I love it though. Well, if they wanna hold on to Kathy, they need to pay her what she's worth and show their appreciation. The more appreciation you show to somebody, the more you get out of them. It's true. Oh my goodness, really? Aqua, oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you're okay. Wow. Mary Jane, how's your hubby? How is hubby doing? Mary Jane, you're okay, Aqua? Okay. I'm praying I don't need surgery to fix me. I'm praying. I'm hoping he can just give me medication. I'm really, really hoping hard. Really hard. Don't put me through surgery. And if it has to be, let it just be a day surgery. I got my baby here. I can't leave my baby. He'd be in good hands. He'd be with one of my boys. He'd be in excellent hands. They would just treat him like gold. But the thing is, treating him like gold doesn't erase me. My son Terry had him for about 3 hours one day a couple weeks ago, and he kept crying for me while they were out driving around. He was crying. I'd tell him 5 times, "Stop that crying. Stop it." Because his cries are so sharp, and he's trying to drive, and he's like, "Oh," you know, kind of thing. I just can't. I can't do that. Recovery is never fun. Thank you very much, Aqua. I appreciate that. Oh, that's sweet. The thought of it's very sweet. I know kisses can make the tears go away on little children. Maybe it works for children. They're so close yet the spirit because of their age. They don't know that it's not supposed to fix, and to them it fixes. Hey, doctor's handsome. How many homely doctors do you ever see in your life? Especially women, they'll say, "Oh my God, my doctor's so handsome." I had one friend, and she was mad in love with her doctor. She just drooled. And she said, "Oh my God, I'm getting a pap test." The last 3 pap tests I had from him, I tried to suck him right up inside. So help me. You have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday? Okay. I was just wondering, Mary Jane, how he was doing. I thought of him earlier. And when I thought of him earlier, I said, I've got to ask Mary Jane if she comes into the chat tonight. I've got to ask her how hubby's doing. Yeah, I know that's funny, but that's what she said. Oh, the last 3 pap tests I had, I wanted to suck him right up. Yep. And his wife worked as reception for him, and she hated his wife, and his wife hated her. She probably knew, probably kind of picked up on what was going on. I don't know. I was like embarrassed. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe he just said that. Well, it's true. That's how I feel. He makes me feel that way. I go weak in the knees. Oh my God, I love him. Oh, he's so gorgeous and blah, blah, blah. You look, when a woman falls in love with her family doctor, that's pretty heavy stuff. I'm hearing a lot of strange sounds outside tonight. I don't know what's going on. My neighbor over across the road, he's up a bit, up on a hill. They got quiet. They must went back inside. Just keep it over there. Don't come over here. Jeez. I don't think I've ever, no, I've had female doctors and I've had a male doctor many years ago, but he was an old man. He was ready to retire. And I've never experienced, you know, anything like that. I'm hearing voices. He's going to start barking again. It's making him nervous. He's not used to any noise here at night or hearing people. He's not used to it, neither am I. But in a way, it's good that some of the neighbors, they're outside their house. They're out puttering around in their yards, whatever they're doing. There's more than one. They're talking. They're moving things around. I don't know what they're... But it's good because we get a rash of break-ins out here every year. So even if I go to lay down for a nap, because they tried to break in here 10 o'clock on a Tuesday morning while I was here. They attempted to break in. And now if I go to lay down, if I go to take a bath, anything, never thought I'd ever have to do this, but I have to lock my door. Double lock it. I have to double lock it in case they try it again. I have no vehicle in my driveway. It makes it look like nobody's home or the place is abandoned, kind of a thing, you know. Oh, boys around your age, eh? Well, if it makes your health problems, what you're dealing with, if that lightens the load a little bit and the stress of it, what the heck, right? What the heck? You're not hurting anybody. It kind of lifts your day, you knowing you're seeing him, this kind of a thing. So, hi, sweetheart. You want up? Let me guess. You want up. Do you know how much you're loved? Do you have any idea how much your mama loves you? You little shitter. Hold on. Push the chair back. I'm just thrilled to be here tonight. I haven't been on in a while. Not trying. I did try 3 different times. Come on up. Come. Hurry up. No, you stay behind mommy. You can't come up front. Later on, when I'm almost done, I'll let you up front. You lay down. Lay down. It's all on fun. That's right. That's right. I know some women, if they may be a little unstable, they could become a problem for the poor doctor. You know, it's not his fault he's drop dead gorgeous and has a desirable career. Yeah. Hello, Yvonne. How are you? How are you doing? Did you, Sharon? What? Doubled their fee. Let me see here. Must be taking a minute or two to go through. I didn't get any notification. Let me see here. Oh, there you are. Okay. I'm reading your question. Just one moment, Sharon. I had a vision dream where my mom appeared again. I was in my kitchen cooking, and my business partner walked in. He was talking, but I could not hear what he was saying because my mom wasn't in front of him. Only I could see her. She communicated to me, do not listen to him. She communicated to you for you not to listen to him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Sharon, that's really interesting. Very, very interesting. You're going to Spain, Yvonne? Oh, don't worry about it, Yvonne. I can look myself here to see if we've got those, and maybe they have the next size up. I will whenever I have the money. And please, Bear, not tonight. Not tonight. You didn't do this last night. You didn't do it the night before. Come on now, baby. You be a good boy. This is interesting. Your mom's looking out for you, obviously. If you weren't really thinking much or hard on your mom and you weren't And then she shows up in your dream in this fashion. It's almost like she was cutting him off from you, separating, putting a wall. Really? What? There's a large Asian community there. I think I'm supposed to go and help them. Like, hang on, and manifest say, oh my goodness, Yvonne. You guys got the best stories. You got the best stories. I love it. Okay, this is for Sharon. Her mother came to her in her dream. Is her mother trying to warn her against this business partner, business associate of Sharon's? The mother blocked him and his voice. The mother was more or less telling and warning Sharon, watch out, watch out, watch out, be careful. There goes that vehicle again. Nobody got into a car. Nobody got out of a car. Sometimes it bothers me that we have no lights out here. And then I've got a stand of woods here that blocks that driveway. I used to be able to see it a little bit, but now I can't anymore. What are they doing down there? Okay. What is Sharon's mother trying to tell her about this man? Please bring that forth. One more roll through. I'm going to cut the deck. We'll begin. What is Sharon's mother crossing from the other side, reaching out to Sharon, warning her in a dream about this business affiliate? Oh my. Oh my. Okay, Yvonne. Thank you. 7 of Cups. Sharon's the first card that I pulled. The 7's a... What are they doing? Seven of Cups, possibilities. All 7s are about possibilities in tarot. All 7s are. I don't know quite what to think yet from the cards that were pulled here. You've got some choices that are available to you now, just for you. I don't know what that's about. But you're asking yourself, where do I focus? Where do I put most of my energy? Where do I focus? And even though you've got these choices that are made available to you, at this point, there are very few facts to help you decide, only a raft of impressions. Danger lies in falling for fantasy. Is he a fantasy for you? The business associate, are they a fantasy for you? Watch yourself. The card's saying you don't have any damn sense yet of what is real and what you're idealizing because it just happens to fire your imagination. In creative projects, you may be awash with ideas. Additional meaning is your dreams and your visions. Well, now, the advice, rather than rush toward just one option, just stand back for a little while and wait to see if anything manifests. And if it does, what's the content of the manifestation? What are the implications of any manifestations? This card's about being aware, not just of yourself, but everything that's going on around you. The stuff that's forefront and center, give it your attention. Keywords are fantasy and confusion, choices, dreams, imagination, vision, and passion. Isn't that something? Now, I don't know what to think. Is this going to be somebody new? You got the Two of Cups. That's where I'm getting a little confused. It's a really good card when it comes to yourself and somebody else. There's you and somebody else within this. All right? Partnerships. The Two of Cups normally represents partnerships, usually romantic, but not necessarily always. Whatever partnership that this is pertaining to between yourself and somebody else is usually indicative of being a relationship that can last a lifetime. So, can last a lifetime, Sharon. That's where I'm kind of lost here. We're gonna cheat and take the easy way out at the end. We're gonna consult with Lilith about this. I'll read you the generic side of the card. This card is predicting love, equality, a meeting of the hearts and minds, and this is going to benefit all your relationships from friendships to romance. It also reveals a commitment or a promise being made. This could be an engagement or a marriage or an emotional investment in a shared project. This is a healing card. So if your relationships has tested you recently, it reveals that all is going to be well. You can expect somebody close to you to show their love and to know that they are trustworthy and dependable. Somebody that is worthy of you is going to show their love. The advice: appreciate love and trust in your relationships. The keywords are soulmates and karma, love, intimacy, connection. Healing and union. Oh, they sound like they're in my backyard, but they're not. You can't even fart down below, and I would hear it. The sound here is so sensitive. It's not here, baby. It's okay. It's not here. It's okay. Shh, 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 shh. Good boy. Eat that stick. That's a good chewy. Good boy. I wish they would stop. They're upsetting my dog, making it hard for me to work. It's been dark here for over half an hour, about 40 minutes. I don't know what it's driving me nuts. Anyway, Two of Swords is your next card. You got another two. That's not a bad thing. The Two of Swords always represents being at a crossroad where decisions have to be made, choices have to be taken. Being kind of afraid to pick the wrong thing. But I tell you this, and I say this because it always comes up intuitively every time. This isn't about making the right or the wrong choices here. It's not. It's about picking an option, all right, that's going to work best for you. Best. Not right, not wrong. Which one's going to work best for you? And the card always indicates that there is a clue, and it's right in front of you, and you're not seeing it. Probably because you've gotten blind to what you're looking at. You've been focusing on it too much, looking for too long. You need to take a break at this point. You need to walk away because it's not getting you anywhere. It's getting you deeper in confusion, deeper in indecision. You don't want that. Walk away for a little bit. All right? Distract yourself. Focus on something else. Give your eyes a break. And when you come back, and you will come back, you've got to make this decision. When you walk back in and you refocus on this, mentally, visually, you're going to see the clue. It's been there the whole time, and it's a hair of a clue. Hair. But it's going to be the deal breaker. It's going to make you pick the choice that you pick. I'll read you the generic side. You're at a crossroads. and there's a decision to be made. The two crossed swords signify tension and indecision. It shows you locked in conflict, but neither side can win because their power appears to be equal. The situation may or may not even be of your own making, but your perspective is blocked, or there's an obvious clue that you're not seeing. The advice: look again, take a fresh angle. Any action or decision is better than none at all. This is a great opportunity for a breakthrough in your thinking. Your keywords are doubt, uncertainty, stalemate, indecision, being stuck, disconnection, and blocks. I have no idea what this pertains to. I'm not being shown anything. I don't know why. I don't know. I really don't. Next cup, the next cup. The next card is the Six of Cups. Reflection. Reflection. All right. Not a bad card. Really not. It's okay. Where are we? We want the card. We want the cups. I always call them hearts. It's out of habit. I learned tarot on the regular bicycle playing cards, so hearts. With the Six of Cups, shows the past is going to come to life because somebody from your past is returning. This could be an old friend, but it can also be an old flame. Equally, you could be even finding other ways to slip back into your past, into the best memories, the safe haven of your former years, and through reminiscing over old times or enjoying the company of children, creativity and play, or returning to a favorite childhood place. Something in there has to do with children or your childhood. In relationships, you're going to find a sense of peace, security, and comfort. Enjoy reconnecting with the happiest aspects of your past, which are going to energize, entertain, and inspire you for the future. Keywords: friendship, visitors, happiness, comfort, childhood memories, protection, and play. Now we need Lilith to come in on this. That's what we need. We need Lilith to come in on this. Let me see here. You got to ask yourself too, or I should ask you, the atmosphere of the dream, the feeling of the dream. What did it feel like? What did it feel like? Did it feel like she was warning you? How did it feel? The atmosphere of the dream says a lot about a dream. It really, really does. Let's see. I'm going to bring this down. I'm going to find out. We're still within the parameters of Sharon Proctor's reading. Her question being about her mother appearing in a dream. Her work associate comes into the room and he's speaking to her. The mother shows up in the dream, and the mother is standing in front of the business associate, and the mother is looking at Sharon and advising her, don't get involved with him, stay away from him, he's not good for you. The question is Sharon's mother coming into her dream to protect her? Is she coming into Sharon's dream to protect her? And is it from this business associate? Would they be a bad choice? No, they're not. They're not a bad choice. Hold on. She's not swinging right. Sharon's mother entered her dream and gave her warning. Was the mother right? Was the mother right about it's not that? What on earth? I'm at a loss, Sharon. Sharon's mother has passed on, and she showed up in the dream, and she was blocking the other person in the dream, which was her business associate. The mother was warning Sharon to not get involved. Was her mother correct on this? Oh my God, she's not. Was her mother giving her a warning? about the business associate. Was that what the warning was for? It wasn't. Was she giving her a warning pertaining to something else? Yes, something else. Is the warning as a means of protection for Sharon against another person? And it's not the business associate? No, I don't know, Sharon. So there's somebody else that Sharon has to be aware of. Give Sharon some guidance, please, Lilith. Guide her. But her mom showing up in her dream was the real deal. Her mother's looking out for her. Her mother's trying to protect her. But not against the business associate that was in the dream. No. Look at that. Oh my God, Sharon. I don't know what to tell you. My goodness. Wow. Okay, so when you step outside the dream and you're back in the here and in the now, what do you feel, Sharon? Do you feel that there could be some doubt to what he was saying to you? Is there any way you can investigate? My goodness. Still within Sharon's parameters of Sharon's question. Can Sharon trust the work associate? Can she trust this person? Can she trust the work associate? She's saying yes. But what the work associate was saying to her in the dream, Sharon feels like the mother was trying to imply that it wasn't the truth. Could this be correct? Again, no, it's not correct. Sharon's a mystery. You feel he's in our good times? Be careful what you do and say around him for sure. But Lilith is saying that's not it. That's not it. I don't know what to tell you, Sharon, and I'm not getting any intuitive lead on it either. I'm feeling like you need to be aware. That's coming up. You're being aware. You need to be sharp. You need to be open. Let me pull a Green Witch Tarot for you. Hold on, Sharon. Let me see. Let me see what we have here. Can you give us any more information? If there's one more message that you want to give to Sharon, let it be now within this opportunity of this shuffle. Could you bring forth the one message that she really needs to know that's going to help her out and give her some direction and some solidity as well? One more, and then I'm going to cut the deck. Please bring Sharon one more message that you'd like her to hear that's going to benefit and help and aid her. Please. Interesting. Bear with me. Okay, what we got was the Six of Pentacles. Interesting. All right. Meadowsweet is for favors and power and balance. Is offered by the vendor. A woodpecker for generosity, cycles and growth, watches from a tree. The meaning: generosity, donation, bonus, rewards, promotion, gifts, gratification, material increase, sharing bounty, beneficiary of another's bounty, self-confidence, gains from extra effort. The prompts are generosity and rewards. Give me a moment. I'm feeling and I'm hearing that you may not like everything that this person does. You may not like their angle or their viewpoints. But the thing is, they're human like anybody else, and he's going to put whatever is going to benefit him the most are going to be the choices and decisions that he's going to take and make. And if he needs you on his side for something, he's going to do whatever it takes. He's self-serving, but he's very cut and dry, very mechanical, rule-oriented, but he knows how to play the rules to work in his favor as well. So you have to second-guess this person constantly. You've got to, without him always knowing about it or being aware of it, you've got to do your back checks. Make sure that he knows what he's talking about. This person's really dry and self-centered without appearing to be. He only says what he feels needs to be said. Everything else he holds back on. I don't get a lot of warmth off of this person. You know what else I'm hearing about them? They're the black or white type. There's no gray area. There's no color in between. It's black or it's white. It's black or it's white. It's black or it's white. He's one of these people. Leaves no room for color or grayness or leniency or space. It's black or white. Begins or ends. It's good or it's bad. There's no in between. He's very, very dry that way. I'm feeling for that for him. Big time. Very dry that way. And Mary Jane's asking, I think it was, who was it? Yeah, Mary Jane's asking what else was in the dream. She's curious. Mary Jane's pretty intuitive herself. Like he only lets up and lightens up on things if he's going to benefit something from it. One of these people all about rules and regulations, but he stretches and bends them to his own for his own sake, but he wouldn't for anybody else. And if you were to get slighted or shunned in some way or put off in some way and he was responsible, he wouldn't feel bad about it. He would be like, well, it's the way things are. Suck it up, princess. You know. So, hi, Daisy. I'm here tonight anyway. I'm surprised too. More surprised than everybody else that I'm here tonight. Because I've been in bed all week, pretty much. Pretty much. He was saying critical things and he's self-serving. Yes, that's apparent. It's very self-serving. He'll bend the laws and the rules and the regulations to fit him better than they'd ever fit you. You know, it's that kind of a thing. My God, is our June bug season almost over? We had torrential rains again last night, and I mean, I don't know what's with our rain lately. When it rains, it's screaming downpours. And that drowns out a lot of the June bugs, of course, because they're ground creatures. But I haven't seen one yet tonight, and we're almost 11 o'clock, 5 minutes to. And normally that's when they start to peter off. They usually come out around 9:30, 10 o'clock, and by 11 they're usually gone. So but you know what, Sharon? You can let him think that he's getting an advantage by taking an advantage that you're letting him take. Turn that around. That's what I would do. Let him think what he wants to think. Let him feel that he is Mr. Right. And really underneath it all, you really know what's going on, but you just don't let him know that. Sharon, do you have a tendency to be like that with a lot of people? That they see you as being easily taken advantage of? That's what I'm wondering. Is she in the habit of this? He feels he's always right. Okay. Your mom still feels she needs to protect you from the world. That people don't walk all over you because of your nature. Oh, your poor mom. She should be resting in peace. Oh, you're very giving. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to balance that with common sense as well. Excuse me, somebody else came in. Ah, he's giving me heartburn or something. So, it's, well, whatever, right? Sarah's in the house. Miss Sarah. Miss Sarah, where are you, Sarah? Show your pretty face. Sharon's another regular of ours, another part of the furniture. Ow. Ow. It's hard for you to say no. Hi, Sarah. You're looking for a general reading tonight? Is that what you're looking for? That's a beautiful quality to have, Sharon. But you have to be responsible with your good qualities to the point where you're going to be aware that some people are going to try to take you for a ride, take advantage of your good nature. And you always have to keep that in mind with every person that you deal with. Are they genuinely needing my help and my generosity, or are they using me? Some people will genuinely need your help and will be forever grateful to you. It's not everybody that's that way. But some people are genuine. When they ask for your help in some way, they're genuine. They need you and they need your help. Make that one of your goals, that you learn to tell the difference. Use your intuition, kind of a thing. Obviously, with him, you've got to put a bit of a wall up. Be completely professional with him. Don't let it go beyond that. Completely professional at all times. If he says, hey, you and me should get together some night, we should do this, we should go out to eat and have drinks, kind of put the cold shoulder in on things like that, because he's got ulterior motives if he does. And you have to be aware of that. Okay, Sarah, we're going to get involved with you. Sarah Hoover is here. Our Sarah is here. And she's looking for a general reading. Whatever you feel. Somebody's out there working in the dark. Whatever you feel that Sarah needs to know about, be given a heads up about, be giving us some involvement about. Wow, Mary Jane. Come on now. This is for Sarah. Sarah's got a lot of good things going on in her life. Is there anything she could use a heads up on? Some insight in. Make it all good. What are we going to bring for Sarah tonight? After this roll, I'm going to cut. Okay, one more and then I'm going to cut. All right, I will. No, not too bad. It's been busier. It's kind of slow. But some questions are better than none at all. That's the way I look at it. I'm grateful for everyone that comes in. Here we go. That's where we're going to cut right here, and we'll begin. We will begin. Whoops. Oh, I'm not throwing you away. You get this one a lot, I think. Three of Pentacles. Do you get that? Have you gotten that a few times? Am I thinking of somebody else? Okay. All right. The card that popped out and dropped, there's no way I was going to refuse it. So I'm putting it to the side. And you get the King of the Ocean a lot. Okay. The King of the Ocean is the King of Order. You got some interesting cards here. The very first one, the one I was asking about, is the Three of Pentacles. Recognition. Recognition. Interesting. Interesting. Let me see now. I'm way off. I'm so glad tonight's working out, though, because I've been so down and so sick, and tonight I feel better, but you know what? And I think it was the last readings I did when I shut down for the night and I cut everything down. I wasn't standing out here 2 minutes and I went to the bathroom and I got sick. It's almost like if I get too intense and apply myself intensely to anything, I pay for it later. So tomorrow, God knows where I'll be. But with the Three of Pentacles here, you weren't missing them, Sarah. I tried 3 times in the past week to come on. I had my hair done, my makeup, clean clothes, getting ready for the public eye. I had my cards all set out, my smudge ready to go, laptop up, everything ready, and just whoosh, got overwhelmed. Nope, slammed the laptop shut, left my cards where they were, and headed for my bedroom. And that's happened 3 times. But tonight, I'm moving slow. I'm like, wow, am I going to actually make it tonight? I really need to make it tonight. I miss you guys terribly. If I could be here 7 nights a week, I probably would be. Even if it was just for short spurts, I probably would be. But I really missed you, and I needed to be doing readings as well. So I'm just so happy that I'm okay. We're in an hour and 40 minutes, and I'm still okay. My head hasn't swam. I haven't gotten any waves of nausea or any sense of weakness like I normally do. So I'm doing really, really well. Oh, I'm so sorry. Now, that's the problem Kathy is getting. I had to call one of the specialists' office. I'm a very patient, but this has affected my daily life. I haven't been down to my own beach since April, and it's a 5-minute walk. And I've not been on the beach since April, and I love my beach. I love, love, love it. And I miss it so bad. But I'm lucky if I get down into my yard without any episodes. Um, and the way I've been feeling every day now, it's every day. I would not try to venture down there by myself. There's no cell phone reception. I could lay there for a long time before anybody's seen me. So it's not safe for me to go down there by myself. It's a real bummer. It bothers me. It pisses me off. So I not only cannot see my beach, but I can't get to be on it right now either. It's a very depressing thing for me, but okay. It is, Sharon, that's what I say. It's so close and yet so far. All right, Sarah, the first card, it being the 3 of Pentacles. This is a card of acknowledgement. Your work, the work that you've done, is going to be receiving positive attention. And family, friends, other people are going to be talking about the wonderful job that you've done. So it's not going to be like a secret. It's like everybody's going to know about it. And on the home front, the 3 is claiming that now is the time for you to make your home presentable. And it talks about so you can sell if you wanted to sell, or to renovate and redecorate your property. Whatever you do now, take pride in it. You can do that. You're being encouraged to take pride in everything that you've done. And your work, the work that you put in, is going to have very lasting effect, and that's a beautiful thing. The advice of this card: show off your work. Be proud of your achievements. Further success is on the cards for you. There's more to come. Keywords are reputation, learning, skill, performance, reward, security, and completion. Completion. I figure you're pretty close to being done though, Sarah, and that's a wonderful thing. And Mary Jane, I miss you guys too. You wouldn't believe it. I live alone, and that's what I mean. When I come here, it's like going into my second home, into my I don't use the word family or love lightly. I don't throw those. Some people throw it around all the, oh, I love you. I love you. Oh, family and this and that. If I use the words family and love, I really mean them if they're coming between my lips. I really mean them. And you guys do feel like extended family to me. I'm sorry, but you do. As corny as it sounds, really. And I do feel love and warmth in my heart for you all. I really, really do. It's beautiful. Let me see here. Now, maybe this card is describing where you're at right now in your head. You got the hermit. You got the hermit, Sarah. All right. He's not a bad card. But you're needing some time on your own. I don't know. It's not coming to me as of yet. Give it time. It may come to me. You need some quiet time for you, Sarah. Even if it's just a small amount of time, it's time that you need. You really do need. Yes, it's not frivolous. Family's very important. You're so right. Oh, certainly, Barbara. But I don't. People throw those words around too loosely, too easily. But if you piss that person off, you're dead to them. You're dirt to them. You're garbage to them. You're da da da. That's why I don't. If I say I have warm feelings, and yes, it's coming from a place of love, and you feel like extended family to me, this is like a second home for me when I come in here. And it's because of all of you. You're always here. It's almost like you're going into a house and it's a big family and everybody's sitting around drinking pop, tea, hanging in the kitchen, chat. That's what it's like walking into the kitchen of a house full of people that you care about that are always there. Do you know what I mean? And you get into the conversation and you're all in together and you're laughing and you're interacting back and forth. You're consoling, you're encouraging, you're all the things the family's supposed to be, So with the hermit is the tarot's wise man. His arms here are folded and he sits back in seclusion from the world. He's content in his thoughts and the wisdom that he has gained through his many experiences. He's happy with his inner self and protected in his own world. He's a thinker. The jellyfish around him, they're symbols of enlightened mind. He travels inwardly, intellectually, or spiritually to find the answers that he seeks, which give him peace and understanding. Reflection and quiet time are going to be important to you now. You may need to study or contemplate something or simply spend some time alone so you can process everything that's happened recently. This may be a welcome retreat, or you may feel lonely. It depends on your circumstances. However, you experience the hermit's solitary influence. Know that you're being guided by your own inner light. You're not going to get lost in your thoughts. You're not going to be alone forever. It's momentary. Another meaning of this card is distancing yourself from certain relationships that could be overwhelming you right now. If people are overwhelming you, it doesn't mean that you don't love them. But we always have to pull back a little bit for our own sanity, our own sake, our own inner peace. It has nothing to do with how you feel about the people around you. It's just time for you. And you can feel justified in taking a little time for yourself. You're not out to hurt anybody. That's not what it's about. You need some quiet time just for you. Simple as that. And even though we can love some people, sometimes they can't overwhelm us. They get a little, their energy gets a little heavy on ours. We have to slide away a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean anything negative. It just means that some people don't think about others' personal spaces. Almost to the point where it's comical. Try not to resist aloneness. It's going to give you time for contemplation and healing and to find the answers that you need and to even know yourself on a much deeper level. Your keywords, Sarah, are thought and retreat, travel, inner journeys, solitude, seclusion, protection. Your inner journeys are going to be like pictures that you're going to imagine in your head. You're going to be playing out different scenarios, different desires you have. You're trying to see the picture. You're trying to paint the pictures. And you need some clarity. You need to get alone to do that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing personal against anybody else, except, like I said, some people can be a little overwhelming. You got an Uncle Bill or an Aunt Em, and they, even physically, instead of standing away and giving you room as you speak, they move up close. They're in your face. And maybe it's a family joke. And the person doesn't mean it. It's just a bad habit. That's just a quirk about them. People like that, you need to back up a little bit, and just go off on your own when it's appropriate. When no one's going to really notice and people aren't going to really notice, take some quiet time just for you. So you can start to visualize some things in your future. You know what I'm saying? The next card I have here for you is one of my favorites. The second time tonight it's shown up. The Ace of Wands. Beautiful card. And growth. The Ace of Wands and growth. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous card. Yes, Sarah, you do. Yes, that's a necessity for you. Yes. And one thing that's going good for you, Sarah, is your acknowledgement that the people and the family that's in your life, you acknowledge how important they are. You put out acknowledgement, you put out gratitude. You don't take it for granted. You appreciate everybody that's in your life. Everybody. That's a beautiful thing. All right, let me see here. There we go, with the Ace of Wands. You're going to be crowned with success under the influence of this creative ace. As new projects, new work, ideas, travel plans might even be a part of this, but everything's going to take off. It's got the green light. You're able to communicate well now as well. This way you're able to share your vision. You're able to persuade others to get on side with you. If you've been wondering if your plans are going to succeed, this card is here to tell you yes. Listening to your own intuition will also strengthen all your spiritual beliefs. Your intuition wouldn't even exist without your spiritual beliefs. This is a beautiful thing. Another meaning is, here we go again, Sarah. Just going to read it. I'm not going to add anything to it. Another meaning is fertility and pregnancy and beginning a new journey or adventure. Not going to say a word. The advice, step into your power, invent, talk, create. Whatever you say now is going to be well received. You've got so much support. And if anybody thought you were making a wrong choice or decision, they'd be quick to speak up. But nobody is. So you're like, I must be on the right path. Everybody's in support of everything that I want to do. This is beautiful. Keywords are beginnings, intuition, adventures, ideas, creativity, success. I'm going to start crying here. I'm sorry. I don't plan these things. It's the final word for you and what you just said. Your final word is fertility. It's fertility. I'm getting emotional. I'm getting real emotional. Wasn't planning on this. Excuse me while I wipe my tears before my dog sees me crying, or he'll be up here and he'll be bathing my eyes. He will not tolerate mommy having tears. He gets panic stricken when he sees it. So, your final card's best. You get the happily ever after card as your last card. Look how beautiful that is. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous for you. Happily ever after. I feel such a feeling of, and it's overwhelming, that you deserve this. You deserve your happily ever after. You deserve as close to a perfect life as a person can achieve. That's what's coming on here for you. This is incredible. This is just incredible. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I get overwhelmed really, really quick sometimes, and it happens in readings sometimes. I didn't plan this, you know what I mean? And I can't cry like that. I can't cry on a dime. Sometimes I can't cry when I should be crying. So when I get moved, all of a sudden, it's just a whoosh. And while here it comes, and I can't stop it. But you got this gorgeous happily ever after card. It just it seals and ties the deal, the situation. This is with certainty. I'm feeling that for you as well. There's a lot of certainty here for you. This is unbelievable. Oh my God. This is cray-cray, as they say. It's cray-cray, Sarah. Oh my goodness. It's like, what else could come up? Love grows and bonds deepen in romance, while your social and your family connections grow and thrive. What a beautiful family you have. It's incredible. Anything that you do with others is favored now, from celebrations all the way to team sports. Any old disagreements are going to be overcome in the spirit of togetherness. How beautiful is that? Children are going to be thriving, and your home is going to be a hive of activity. Equally, you enjoy prosperity and work success. Another meaning of the 10 is finding your dream home, and you've already found that. You're creating it and having children. It says that. and having children, having your dream home and having children. The advice, you can feel blessed for the life that you'll have. It's time for you to start celebrating. Keywords are family and love, weddings, home, security, children, and celebration. Hold on, Sarah. We're not done. Green Witch. Green Witch. See what the beautiful Green Witch is going to have in store for you. We're still within the parameters of Sarah Hoover's questions and reading. If there's one more message that you'd like to present to Sarah, please let it be now during this shuffle of the Green Witch. Please pick the right card that's going to give her the biggest lift, the best information, the best insight. Bring her the joy she deserves. I'm going to cut after the third roll through. This is roll through number 2. And here's the third roll through, and then we're going to cut the deck. Happy tears are the best tears, are they not? They're very cleansing. You always feel so light and cleansed after shedding some happy tears. It's like having a gift wrapped, and your tears are the final beautiful bow that ties it all together. So, oh my God. Am I ever glad that I pulled the card here for you? This is incredible. And if I pulled 2, there's another 3 of Pentacles. Isn't that something? But this one, look at this. I love reading for you. This is beautiful. The sun. The sun. Le soleil. Oh my. Oh my. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm telling ya. Okay, I went too far ahead. Two more pages. There we go. Yes, and they have their place in the reading as well. Sunflowers signify happiness, signify joy, signify well-being and harmony. It grows in glorious profusion beside the cottage. A golden eagle, symbolizing success and achievement, soars above the cottage in the bright, sunlit sky. The meaning: success, achievement, happiness, joy, good health, children, material well-being, satisfaction from efforts, optimism, harmony, recognition, individuality, creativity, accomplishment, new cycle beginning, community, friendship, contentment, marriage. Oh my God, I cry again. Well, you're reducing me to a tear-filled slob here. The final word on this card, Sarah, is pregnancy. How unbelievable is this? Happiness and achievement are the prompts on this card. My God. This is when magic takes place, people. You're watching magic and wonder and miracles in action. There you go, Sarah. Thank you so much. I'm all upset. I'm not upset. This is a bit much. It's a bit overwhelming for me. It's overwhelming. I'm feeling very moved with these cards. I'm feeling the wonder and the miracle of the reading and what it's implying of the miracles to come. This is unbelievable. It's beautiful. Beautiful, Sarah. Thank you so much for letting me read for you once again. It's a pleasure and an honor. It really is. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Ah, you see a new doctor early next month. That's beautiful. You're doing all the right things in the right ways. It's a boost. I feel when I say magic, I don't want to imply it's like abracadabra. I don't mean to trivialize, but magic in the way of wonder, of miracles, the magic of the universe, because it all feels so magical. It really, truly does. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What a beautiful reading. Oh my God, it couldn't have been any better. Who do we have next? Barbara. I'm getting a lot of Canadians tonight. What's going on? What's going on with all the Canadians tonight? Barbara Wheeland. And thank you so much, Barbara, for your donation. It's beautiful. Beautiful. So do I, Sarah. I live my life based on my connection with the universe. I really do. Everybody should. Barbara Wheel, your question? Because you're next. This is turning out to be I'm glad I'm here tonight. I really am glad that I'm here right now. Thank you. Thank you for letting me be here, letting me be present. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness, Mary Jane. Let me check. I just looked into the other information, the emails, and I didn't see yours at all. Let me see here. There you are. I see you now. Okay, you're right. You're going to be right on top of Barbara. Right on top of Barbara. You're right behind her, Mary Jane. Okay, Barbara says, yes, I was summoned for jury duty in 2 weeks. Will I be picked? Oh my goodness. That's more of a straight yes or no question for Lilith. But we indulge the cards just to see what's going to come up. I got new reading glasses. I got those reading glasses that I told you guys I ordered from Amazon. They're kind of tight on the sides, but that's okay. But I got 6 pairs. There's 6 pairs. The rest of them are all really dark. So I don't know. Yes. I'm going to still pull cards though for you. So Barbara was summoned for jury duty in 2 weeks. Is she going to get picked to be on this jury? Is she going to get picked as a member of the jury? This is for jury duty. Is Barbara going to be picked for jury duty? Oh my God, it's a great big moth. He's huge. Hello. Hello. He's a great big bugger. Tried to get in. I used to be terrified of moths the way I am June bugs. I'm not scared of moths anymore. I'll actually pick them up and save their life. And so this is for Barbara Wheel. Is she going to be picked for jury duty? She's been called to be presenting herself. Is she going to be chosen for this jury? I'm going to cut right here. But it's certainly a Lilith question. Oh my goodness. Lilith will have the final say on this question. But the first card I pulled for you is the 2 of Cups, which represents partnerships and usually represents a partnership that'll last a lifetime with the 2. It's usually. I'm going to give you the generic side of the card. Hold on. Anything comes up in between, I'll let you know. This card is predicting love, equality, and a meeting of the hearts and minds. This is going to benefit all your relationships, from friendships to romance. This is a good time for you. It also reveals a commitment or a promise, such as an engagement or a marriage or an emotional investment in a shared project. This is a healing card. So if your relationship has tested you recently, it reveals that all will be well. You can expect somebody close to you to show you their love. Know that they are trustworthy and they are dependable. The advice: appreciate love and trust in your relationships. Soulmates, karma, love, intimacy, connection, healing, and union. I'm almost feeling, I'm not quite there at 100%. I'm like at 60-40 maybe, that you're going to be. But let's wait. The next card we have is another great card. It's the High Priest. He's a teacher card of tarot. It's a gorgeous card. Nice card. Really nice. Bear with me. Da-da-da. You're going to be feeling very connected to your intuition, and you're going to be feeling close to your guides. And secondly, this priest represents the unity of two people as they come together as one. Another meaning of the card is convention and tradition. But if this isn't for you, you may feel restricted by another's traditional beliefs or the laws of the court, rules that you have to follow as a juror. The advice: listen to your inner wisdom. This is going to guide you toward a new educational path, belief, or even maybe a teacher. Keywords are education, traditional beliefs, ceremonies, unity. There could be marriage values coming into the picture, and authority as well. It makes me think for some reason even more. The next card that we have here is Page of Cups, and he covers imagination. Oh, you think you might meet a man? That would be beautiful. Hi, June. I haven't seen you in a while. At the moment, all is well. Well, I hope you're not working yourself too hard. But if working a lot is a good thing for you, then I'm glad you're being blessed in that way. So we got the Page here of Cups, and he's all about imagination. Let me see here. These cards are interesting. I say that every night, but every night that's how they feel. They do. Whoops, I got in the wrong area. Okay. This Page is a young person, or maybe not so young, but they're very young at heart. He's got much to offer you and others. This person's real good company. They're fun, and they're a good friendship. He or she of the Page is bringing you a message that love is coming your way in the future. And when this Page arrives in a reading, your creative projects will also flourish, and so are your finances as well. Enjoy the lighter side of life and allow yourself time to play and to let your imagination run free. Keywords are companionship and outings, fun, playfulness, imagination, love news, and finances. I guess that's just to spur things up a little bit for you. So, the last card I have here is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. He's all about activity. What activity is going on here? Bear with me. It does sound very nice. There's no more waiting around when this night arrives, as every aspect of your life is going to receive a sudden energy boost. Expect a download of emails and messages, phone calls, decisions, offers, and opportunities. Things are going to pick up and get busy, especially in your communication sector. You can now make progress professionally at home and in relationships. Personal projects benefit from the dynamic influence as well. Another meaning of the card is travel, maybe moving house. And if you are, you'll find you're able to move very quickly. The advice: choose which situations or projects will benefit most from your efforts and attention. Stay grounded, and you're going to make some really great steps towards success. Remain grounded, and you'll be all right. Energy and movement, passion, focus, balance, communication, relationships. Well, we weren't expecting all of that. Now, were we? Were we? Bear with me. We're going to ask Lilith directly. Maybe I'll bring Charles in on this one. I don't know why, but I'm going to. Good evening, Charles. Thank you for being open. Thank you for being here. Question's a very simple question, a yes or a no. This is for Barbara Wheel. All right. She's been called for a jury duty selection in about 2 weeks' time. Is Barbara going to be chosen to be a member of this jury selection? Is she going to be chosen? Is she going to be chosen as a juror? Whoa. Is it going to be a long case? It looks a little drawn out. At the very least, 2 weeks to a month. That's what it looks like. I'm seeing the number 3. It could extend as long as 3 months. Is Barbara going to handle getting through this jury trial? Is she going to handle it okay? Is it going to be all right for her? Yes. Beautiful. Will there be, let's play with this and find out what the backstory later is going to be. Is Barbara going to be part of a jury that finds a guilty selection? Are they going to find the object of the trial guilty? Are they going to find the party of the trial innocent? No. Guilty. Guilty. You're going to find somebody guilty. There you go. There you go, Barb. That was interesting. You're going to have to come back and let us know what happens, but it can take up to 3 months. I seen the number 3 very strongly and felt that it was indicative of a time. So, yeah, it can last up to 3 months. So there we go. Mary Jane, you're next. Mary Jane is next. Barb. Sorry about that, Barb. Oh my gosh, right? Let me see here. No, I'm not all done. Get out of there. Stay logged in. Okay. Okay, Mary Jane, you're asking, is the information you received today from a woman, is it accurate? The information I received from a woman today, accurate? Interest. Thank you, Barb. Thank you very much. You're going to find the person guilty. So, okay, I'm just waiting for Mary Jane to go here. Tell me she's here. Oh my goodness. I'll just be 1 second. Mary Jane. Oh, bear with me a moment. Why is that going to start up on me? Oh, Jesus. Oh. Oh. Oh, you little thief. Why you guys steal my seat? You got a beautiful pillow right there. But the pillow's not enough. It's because my ass isn't on it. Oh, there we go. I don't want to sit on you, hon. I don't want to be sitting on you. Okay. Mary Jane. Where's my Mary Jane? Thank you, June. She probably got caught on the phone. Oh, he does that. He gets up. It's like he has to be touching me at all times. That's the way he is. I got a pillow right there on the floor, and I got a little pile of treats, on the pillow. No, it's not good enough. He's got to be touching me almost constantly all the time. Mary Jane. Maybe she'll think to check in here in a second to see if she's up yet. Usually when she gets like this, because she rarely walks, only bit the phone call comes in that she has to take it. Jeez, your baby's 65. What is he or she? June. What's the breed? Oh, really? What is a Catahoula? I don't know what a Catahoula is. I know what a lab is, of own labs. Catahoula. I'll have to look it up. So is it called lab cat for short? How when they mix breeds, how they shorten it. It would call a cat lab or lab cat. That's funny. Yeah, he's getting down now. Mommy's put weight on Bear. I don't have the room that I used to have for you. I'm sorry. Me and my big fat ass. Well, I don't have a fat ass. I got a flat ass. I don't have a fat ass. Catahoula leopard dog. Okay. I'm going to have to look that up. Labahula. Let me see. While I'm waiting for Mary Jane, I'm gonna look it up. Here's the lab in Catahoula. I got it to come up. I'm just looking for the pictures. Well, they're showing video, so I hope I don't get a strike for the sound. That's a big dog. I want to see a real close up. Oh, what a pretty. Is that a Catahoula? No, that one's not. There's one up for adoption. Adoptable Catahoula. I gotta see this. I gotta cut the sound because if that's there. Oh, this one's all different colors. Oh my gosh. The one I'm looking, I wish I could share this with you guys. They're very lean dogs. They're big, but they're solid and they're lean. This one's all, he's like spotted or something. Strange. Nice looking dog. A really nice looking dog. Come on now. There. Sounds like a party animal. It's a kind of cattle herding breed. Okay. Okay. All right. That's kind of what this dog looked like. There's Mary Jane. That's okay. Okay, Mary Jane. There, you're here. That worked out really well. No, I'm not pushing back again right now, Bear. You go lay on your pillow, get your treats, go get your biscuits. Okay, this is for Mary Jane. Mary Jane's question was that the lady that she spoke to yesterday, well, I'll find the question and read it so I don't mess it up. Is the information that she received from a woman today accurate? Not even yesterday, it's today, for heaven's sakes. Okay. Is the information Mary Jane received from a woman today, is it accurate? Was the information that came from the woman accurate? We're getting humidity. My cards are feeling a little sticky. We're getting humidity here. I got the window open. At least it's quieted down outside. Okay. All right, come on now. I don't like the way my cards are shuffling. They feel sticky, almost. They're not sliding the way they usually do. Yeah, there's some humidity. We're going to get rainy in the night, for heaven's sakes. Okay. A woman gave Mary Jane some information today. Was that woman accurate in her information that she passed on to Mary Jane? I'm going to roll them through a few times before I cut them too. I want to make sure that they're well mixed. Was the information was the information that the woman gave Mary Jane today, was it accurate? Was what she told Mary Jane correct and accurate? That is Mary Jane's question. Oh, really? You guys got fireworks? Oh my gosh, Mary Jane. We don't see them around. I've always wanted to go down on the beach when the tide's up and the coast's full. And I've always wanted to do it then. Let some fireworks off, but it's never happened. It's never happened. It's something I want to do. It would be really nice to do that. Get a nice calm night and the cold looks like a mirror. and then set fireworks off. Oh, I get some beautiful photographs. Do they really? I didn't know that, June. I'm going to ask at my pharmacy if they have them. Just because he tends to get a little high strung at times. But I did get him his vest that says emotional support and service dog. As much for me as for him. It's true. I can't leave him and he can't be without me. We're that way about each other. So, all right. One more roll through. Is this woman correct in her information that she gave to Mary Jane today? Let's see what we got. Oh, check the pet store. All right. Okay, I'll do that. I'll call them or email them, message them. Well, the card that came up for you, Mary Jane, represents potential. I hope that makes sense to you. What is that? Okay. Stop it. Oh my. That's where we're going to stop, right there. Yeah. Okay. I got 4 cards for you here, Mary Jane. Okay. That's weird you say that. That kind of like points an arrow at me, Mary Jane. The reason I'm saying that, Mary Jane, is because I've been through 3 bottles of CBD oil. I have DDD in my back. I've got osteoarthritis through me. CBD oil, even taking it faithfully every night. And I can taste the marijuana. You can taste and smell the marijuana in the oil. It's a strong grade. Very expensive. Bought for me. I never bought it. It was bought for me. I've never once paid for it. I've been given three different times, and I've been given it. That stuff's expensive. And for some reason, I've upped the dosage to 18 drops a night. So no, I know what you mean. Anyways, you got the 7 of Pentacles and potential. Potential. There's potential here of some kind. What could the potential be? There's the question. Trying to figure out what you mean by that, though. 50-50 of what? 50. What are the two? What does each 50% represent? Well, these were chosen specifically for me. So one was actually made for me by somebody I know that makes it. And they sell it. And he made me one. He said he's going to try to make me another one. A lot stronger. So it's interesting. It's a nice, I like the topic of it. It's a learning experience. But I feel like what a waste. You know what I mean? So, little bear, he's okay with thunderstorms and stuff, June. So. Yeah, they are very sensitive. They are, but bear's okay with thunderstorms. Like he'll lift his head and he'll hear them. He'll get startled by sudden heavy rain band that goes over the house, but he's never freaked out. There's much to be gained when the 7 appears, Mary Jane, because it shows that your dedication to your work is beginning to show, is beginning to pay off. It's bringing you a glimpse of the rewards that you seek. While you might not be seeing the riches or acknowledgement that you dream of yet, you are getting by. But there is a lot of potential for success. This may mean more hard work, sacrifice time, and attention to detail, but the effort will be worthwhile. Don't doubt your own abilities or even the path that you've chosen. You keep going. You're on the track of success. This is good. Hi again there, Lashay. CBD helped with your high blood pressure. That's good. Um, the keywords for this card, Mary Jane, the Seven of Pentacles, money and perseverance, dedication, work, investment, time, success. Maybe you're meant to do like my friend said to me, maybe you're meant to make a batch just for her to prove your point that it does work, you know. I don't even know what this card's doing in your reading, but we'll go with it. We get the devil. It's representing temptation. What could be the temptation here for you, Mary Jane? What could ever be the temptation here? $234. I've done well tonight with smoking. I am down to a couple cigarettes, and I've only really had 2. So in the last two and a half hours. Yeah, you got the vortex. There's something here you're being told not to give up on, and I'm not. That's intuition speaking. This doesn't fit you at all. No way. The vortex usually represents addictions of any kind, and that's a world of different possibilities here. If you feel there's something, a habit maybe that you want to break, you need to know this, that your bondage to anything that you're habitual with, could be anything, could be snapping your fingers, picking your nails, you know, but your bondage to something that you may not like anymore, it's an illusion. You can decide to break free whenever you want, whenever you choose, whatever that could be to you. Doesn't necessarily mean your favorite thing. It could be something else. I don't know anything about your personal life. Maybe you're a heavy pop drinker, soda pop drinker. Maybe you want to cut that out. Maybe you drink too much tea in the run of a day and you're looking at cutting. Maybe there's something like that you're going, okay, that's ridiculous. It's enough. I spent too much time on that. I want to stop. Whatever that could be. Okay. The advice, if you decide it's time to break an agreement or a habit, do it. It's going to be easier than you think it is. And don't let your circumstances dictate who you are. You take your power back. Your power, your say, your choices, not the influence of others. Choices and contracts control power, affairs, restrictions, and addictions. So, but all the other stuff that goes with that didn't apply to you at all. I know it doesn't. I just know in my heart that it doesn't. Would have been a waste of space. The next 2 cards are really nice. The first one is is the King of Cups. An understanding. He's looking right at you, Mary Jane. He's connecting with you, Mary Jane. I don't know where that's coming from, but it's nice. You think so? Okay, you were wondering, you asked something, you mentioned that the last time. I think it was was it Diana Orchids? I forget now. I want the king. Give me the king already. There we go. I think I'm going to switch to water. This is giving me, my tea is giving me heartburn or indigestion or whatever that is. Bear with me. I got to get some Wawa. I got to get some ice water. I do. Oh, Bear, you took my seat again. You know there's not enough room for both of us to sit there comfortably. You keep trying, don't you? You're lucky you're loved. That's all I can tell you. You're lucky you're loved. Back your ass up. I'm not the only one that's got a big ass. So do you. Cute as you are. There. Ooh. All right. I love this card. He's a beautiful card. He's the King of Cups. This king has integrity, honor, sensitivity, and he's devoted to his friends, his family, and his career. Sometimes this card represents you, genderless. When he makes a commitment, or would be when you make a commitment, you're loyal for life. He may distance himself at times, and maybe that's you, because he feels everything very deeply, but he may not show it. As the you card in the reading, the king is indicating that you should balance empathy with others, but with fairness to yourself too. He also represents the ideal male partner. Follow your emotions, Mary Jane, but don't feel like you have to explain your feelings. You just trust that you are right. Fairness and empathy, sensitivity, loyalty, maturing, commitment, and honor. I think the card represents you more than anything. I really do. I love your last card. Okay, here we go. It's your last card. How's that for a beauty? It's a beautiful card for you. It's a beautiful, beautiful card for you. I love the Destiny card. Here it is. Oh my. I'm glad we're nearing the end because I'm starting to get some beginnings of vertigo. I'll probably slam my laptop down when I click off. I go right to my bed. That's what's going to happen. Okay, but here's your card of destiny. The Wheel of Fortune shows a whirlpool of flowing energy. Eight fish are drawn toward the center. The number 8, it stands for change and renewal. The whirlpool's clockwise motion represent a turn toward the future as fate steps in and puts it up on a new and perhaps unexpected path. All aspects of your life are boosted with the wheel as you move forward, and you allow fate to take you in your destined life direction. The card also shows you're going to be feeling generally optimistic and able to make the most of your luck, turning unexpected opportunities into some really great decisions that are going to change everything for the future for the better. Additional meaning of the card is clairvoyance. So your own intuition, Mary Jane, is being heightened, okay? And you're developing more spiritually. The advice. The wheel is not so much a doing card as it is a receiving card. So enjoy and appreciate the good fortune that comes to you now. Go with the flow. Fate, luck, the unexpected, movement, change, crossroads, and clairvoyance. I love this card for you, Mary Jane. Now we're going to pull a green witch. Yes, ma'am. Yes, All right, Barbara. Thank you very much. Same to you, my dear. Sweetest of dreams. Your little future there immediately looks interesting. Enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Do you have any more to say to direct to Mary Jane's question about the woman that gave her information today and the woman being accurate? Was the information she fed to Mary Jane accurate? That was the main question. If you have anything else to add to this, please use this opportunity within this shuffle to bring forth one last message to our Mary Jane. Please and thank you. One more roll through after this, and I will cut the deck. It was nice seeing you, Barb. I'm glad you were here tonight. Thank you. So we're going to do one roll through for Mary Jane. Now I'm going to cut the deck. Here we go. Nice. I think it's just the first one. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yet the Queen of Wands should be representative of you, really. All the queens usually are. Okay. You wait for me to bring her up. That'll be your last card. And we'll bring Lilith in on it as well. Oh, the Queen. Whoops, I went back too far. There's the Knight. Now the Queen. Thank you. There we are. Oh, this is good. All right. All right. Try not to cover any of the details of the card. Hyacinth is for kindness, optimism, and happiness. It's in a vase on the bench. A golden oriole, a symbol of optimism and energy and enjoyment of life, is in the bush. There's the oriole. You can see them up there, the brilliant yellow and black. And there's the hyacinth. These are good things. I love the look on her face. It's one of happiness and contentment and fulfillment is what I'm seeing here. The meaning: optimism, practical, sincere, loyal, creative, kindly, eloquent, insightful, expressive, imagination, clever, self-confident, channeling energy, independent, strong-willed, good planner, gracious, friendly. Your prompt words are practical and channeling energy. You're the director of your own orchestra. I just heard that for you. You're the director of your own orchestra. It's a good thing. Take these off for a few minutes. I don't think I had any more readings come in. That's good. What are we? Oh yeah, 2:47. We might as well close the put up the close sign. I'm not doing any 4 a.m.s tonight. I can't do any. The water's really helped me. It's calmed me back down again. I thought I was going to get sick for a minute there. I thought I was getting slammed, but the water's really helped. It's really brought me back into place. Beautiful. One thing I got to get tomorrow is some gravel. I've been without gravel. Gravel really helps with the waves of nausea and the nausea itself. It really helps a lot, and I haven't had any. Didn't have the money to buy any. It's just that simple. But I'll be going to the store tomorrow. I already asked my friend this evening earlier, can we go to the store in the morning? And I pay her. And she said yes. And I was like, I'm dropping to my knees here and thanks. Thank you. So water feels good right now. Yeah. You'll have to sit and go over that again. Watch it again, Mary Jane. Oh, wait a minute. I said that I was going to get Lilith, didn't I? Hold on a minute. Wanted to ask her directly. Hold on. Oh, what was I thinking? Put that out, Natalie. Don't waste it. I got 2 cigarettes left. That's what I'm saying. As soon as I'm done, off comes the clothes, on goes the jammies. I'm diving right into bed so I can go to sleep early. I don't need her. I don't need my glasses. Here we go. Here we go. I'm sorry about that, Mary Jane. Here we are. We're going to ask Lilith. Okay, Lilith, this is your last reading for the night, and then you can snuggle in with Charles and have a good night and a good sleep. This is for our Mary Jane, still within the parameters of her question and her reading. Here's the question, Lilith. There was a woman today that gave Mary Jane some information. Was that one woman correct in the information that she gave to Mary Jane? Was the woman correct with the information that she fed to Mary Jane? Really? Let me start it again. There was a woman that fed Mary Jane some information today. Was the woman accurate in her information that she gave to Mary Jane? Was the woman accurate? She's not. Lilith says, no, she's not, Mary Jane. Oh, June, did you put in for a reading? I thought I did your reading. I didn't do your reading. Let me go back and look. Where is it? Hold on. Hold on. There you are. General finances, please. I didn't even see it, June. I am sorry. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Bear with me a moment here. What's wrong? There's something wrong with my email. It's not updating the way it should be. Come on, baby. Let's see. That must be it right there. It was slow to come through. Yeah, it was slow to come through. The general reading on finances is where you'd like to put the attention. No, no, no. I'll do you now. There we go. I'll do you now, June. No problem. It was interesting, wasn't it, Mary Jane? You're welcome, Mary Jane. It's always a pleasure reading for you. I like my readings with you. I look forward to them. I always kind of, in my head, I go, oh, what are we going to have turn up tonight for Mary Jane? I really think that. I really, really do. It's the truth. I like it. Okay. You know what I like about you right now, June? I'll tell you what I like about you right now, June. You're not lagging at all. You're right in real time with me. And that's hard to see sometimes, but you are. Thank you so much. I'm so glad about that. This is for June Pipkin. And she would like a general reading on her finances. If we could focus in on the financial aspect of June's life. And we'll see what we've got. Thank you very much, by the way, Lachey, for closing the readings. Thank you. Okay. This is for June. Financial aspects of June's life. What information do you have to feed in this reading to June? Something that'll aid and help her along, improve if there's improvement needed, clean up any financial debris, you might say, give her a nice clean slate, but have her moving forward and up. That's what we're looking for. Make it good. Make it be so. Make it good. Oh, I love it too, June, when there's no lagging. Oh my God. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I'm going to roll through now. And God, I hate to say it out loud. I'll knock on wood. I'm knock on wood that nothing comes at me here. But since they change the formatting for the live streams, have you seen me get knocked offline? You haven't seen me get knocked off. I don't lose connection. I don't get the warning of the yellow and red lights and all that other stuff. It's beautiful. It's perfect. Every connection I have now with live stream has been perfect for quite a while. I'm really grateful for it. So, doesn't mean other people can't lag. Other people do lag. Every reading, there's somebody lagging. I have no control over that. So, and some people get upset about it. They think they're being ignored. Oh my God, sometimes it's funny. They do. They believe and they think that they're getting ignored. So, and they're repeating themselves over and over, and we're just sitting here going, watching the same expressions over and over because they're getting upset. This is for June and Pipkin. I'm glad you spoke up because I would have missed you. I didn't see it. Oh my goodness. Yes. You're curious. Yes, it would be nice to hear. Is there any good information coming to her? I'm going to roll her through one more time, June, and then I'm going to cut the deck here. In 3 seconds, I'm going to cut the deck. Here we go. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Some self-reflection going on. You got the Judgment card. That's the first card that you've gotten. It's all about self-reflection. Maybe you're giving some tips. That could be it. You could be getting some tips that are coming in here for you. Very likely. Come on. I knew you were at the back. I knew it. The conch shell is the earliest form. It's the horn trumpet. It used to be sounded to declare war and to herald royalty. The mermaid angel is calling on her conch shell, raises memories from the deep. asking us to review our past actions before moving on. I need another drink, sorry. Okay. The card is saying that you may muse on happy memories or could discover that there's unfinished business. So you may find yourself being in touch with somebody from the past. You could even be revisiting an older situation to find the answers that you're looking for. At this time, you'll also be judging yourself on your own past actions, questioning yourself. Did you do the right thing? Kind of thing. You'd be asking yourself, did I do the right thing? Something from your past. But additional meaning of the card is spiritual connection. You're being linked with those in spirit, your guides, your angels, and your loved ones. You're not alone. The advice, if you feel you need to give a person a second chance, or even return to an old situation or your old way of doing things, now is the time to decide. If you're reassessing the past in other ways, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't judge yourself harshly because you may have cut someone off at the knees in a matter of speaking from before. Put the brakes on for somebody, stopped somebody, prevented somebody, held somebody back. You may have done that, but you did what you thought was right at the time. And now you're going, geez, maybe I shouldn't have done that. You can second guess yourself all you want. You can't go back and change what actually took place, what actually happened. Don't be so hard on yourself. You did what you thought was right at the time. But today, looking back at that picture, you're seeing it from a whole different vantage point now, which makes you doubt what you did before. Don't doubt it. Don't doubt it, and don't apologize. There's no need for you. You were too harsh. You can't change it though, June. You can say you're sorry situation happened the way it did. You can say that you're sorry that it happened, but you can back up and stand your ground and keep your self-respect and say, the conditions that came into play, the tools that were at play in that situation, I made the call the best that I could. I can see now that it was probably too harsh, but in that moment in time, I felt I was doing the right thing, and you need to know that. That's what you say to them. You need to know that I thought I was doing the right thing, that I was sincere. It's interesting. Your keywords are contemplation, self-judgment, review, second chances, guilt, spirituality, and memories. You may be given some food for thought here and something for you to think about. But you make it clear that everything that you did or you done or you said or you acted on was come from your heart. You did what you thought was right in that moment. You're sorry that it turned out the way it did. You're sorry that it even happened. But you had to follow through. Yes, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, June, at all. Your second card is interesting. Not quite sure yet. But it's a Knight of Swords. He represents drama. I'm sorry about that. He represents drama. Look at his face. He's ready. He's ready for battle. He doesn't let his shoulders relax. He doesn't let his guard down. He never turns his back. He's always waiting and watching and expecting. Is basically what he's all about. Bear with me while I bring him forward. Oh my God. I don't know why I'm laughing, but I'm finding this comical for some reason, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. Oh my goodness. It's just that this is almost like somebody that says, I may be young and I may look young and I may look innocent, but I know what's going on and I'm ready for it. That kind of a thing. Okay. This action-driven knight is in the troublesome suit of swords, and it brings a whirlwind of drama, confrontation, unexpected blocks, disruptions to plans, and in relationships, insecurity and arguments. You have a fight on your hands, and there's little that you can do to avoid the upheaval that it will bring. But on the plus side, you know exactly with what and with whom you are dealing with. The advice: avoid being drawn into drama more than is necessary. Try not to take this setback personally. It's not even your fight, it's theirs. It's somebody that's very close to you. Somebody that you're well aware of. Somebody that's, I'm almost feeling like, related. They're that close. They might not be, though, but they're close. They're close to you, close to the family, close to you in your life in some way. And I don't mean close as in, oh, we're best friends or buddies kind of close. I mean, they're physically close. They're on the inside of the circle, not the outside of the circle. You know, you have people in your life, people that you know, people that you speak with, you deal with, you interact with. There's people outside the circle that are just people you know, but there's a distance. This guy's not, he's not at a distance at all. So the keywords for this card are battles and confrontation, stress, unstoppable force, manipulation. There's immaturity and instability. That's what I feel coming off of him. That's what it is. It's immaturity. Immaturity. Really, that's what I'm feeling coming from him. And he could very well, just the energy of him, represent your family, the people that you had the falling out with. Very much so. But here you are. You're coming up next. You're the Queen of Cups here. She represents sensitivity. So, you know, younger brothers and sisters, yeah. Because, yeah, they're younger. It's the knight after all. Not the page, but it's the knight. So that bumps it up a bit. But hold on, we find out what the Queen's got to say for you. She's a beauty. I really like the Queen a lot. The Queens almost always represent the querent. You being the querent usually represents who you are. This Queen is the Queen of Hearts. A sensitive, compassionate woman who's gentle toward her friends and openly loving toward her family and partner. She offers loyalty, inspiration, creativity to your project. Your projects are going to thrive. As the U card in the reading, this Queen is showing you that now is the time to focus on relationships, children, and sharing with friends. If single, she predicts you're emotionally ready for a new love. If not, then scratch that. The advice: you need to tune into your nurturing side. And you know what? You'll find tolerance, patience. My nose is severely itchy right now. You'll be finding when you turn into your nurturing side, the mothering side of you comes out. Not only that, you can actually take a stance in respect, is what I'm hearing. When the nurturing side comes out of you, that gains a whole different area of respect for you. You're demanding you be respected, as a mother would. Your emotional intelligence is going to be your best guide at this time as well. In any decision making, your emotional intelligence is going to be your best guide. Keywords are love and nurturing, generosity, sympathy, protection, care, and emotion. They're very emotional, very much so. You get the Queen of Swords a lot. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that either. Nothing wrong with that at all. Queen of Swords, she commands a lot of respect. She has a no-nonsense attitude. She can see the truth in a flash. Queen of Swords could be your best ally, your best representative of who you are or how you need to be. That as well. We tend to be softer with our family or harder with our family. There's really no middle ground. We're either going for the heart or we're going for the juggler, you know. And that's the only way you can deal with family. But it gains you a floor of respect is at the same time. The Seven of Pentacles is the last card. It's a card of potential. This is a beauty. It's a beauty. No ways, no two ways about it. Hold on, we bring up the Pentacles. I love the Pentacles. There's much to be gained when this seven appears. It shows that your dedication is beginning to pay off. It's bringing you a glimpse of the rewards that you seek. While you're not seeing the riches or acknowledgement that you are dreaming of as of yet, you are getting by, you're holding on. There is potential here for success. This may mean more hard work, more sacrifice, more time, and attention to the details, but the effort is going to be worthwhile. That's beautiful, June. The advice, don't doubt your own abilities or the path that you've chosen. Just keep going the way you're going. Because you're on the right track to find the success that you're looking for. You're doing and saying all the right things in the right ways at the right time. Listen to your gut. Let your intuition guide you. Your keywords here are money, perseverance. So don't give up. They are your family. Don't give up. Dedication and work, investment, time, and success. It's all going to work out for you. That's pretty much going to work out for you. Let me talk to Lilith. We'll see if your finances are stable and in order. And I'll even pull you a Green Witch card. All right. Still within the parameters of June's reading. Concerning her financial aspect of her life, the financial world, it's all going to be well financially for her for the foreseeable future. Are her finances going to be stable, secure, solid, most of all predictable? We want to be predictable in our financial outlook and to know that all is well. That's a beautiful thing. Is she going to mend fences with her siblings as well? Is that coming for her soon? It is. Very shortly. Very shortly. Yes, very soon. It's right around the corner. 2 weeks at the most. Things should start to level out. That's what I'm feeling for you, is 2 weeks at the most. You do what you feel is right. All right? So you bear with me here. Put these back in the deck before I forget. And then we're going to pull a Green Witch for you. This is for June. We're still within the parameters of her personal question here and reading. Okay. We're looking at her financial aspect of her life. How are things looking for her? They're looking promising. Is there growth there and movement? Is there a sense of fulfillment, contentment, and things to be the way she wishes them to be? One more roll through, and then I'm going to cut the deck. Really? Ah. Ha. It's funny because what you just said about, how did you put that? Let me see. I gotta get back in with you guys. I'm in a different screen. There we go. I'll not be losing any sleep. I know I'm right. Well, according to the Green Witch, you're going to lose a little bit of sleep, or you have. You get the 9 of Swords here. It's the anxiety card of tarot. And usually finds people at 3 a.m. doing what she's doing, sitting on the edge of the bed, worrying, fretting, stressed out, this kind of a thing. Let's see what we've got here. Nine. I want the 9. There it is. Okay. Acrimony. It's a herb of protection, reversing negativity and promoting sleep. It's in the vase near the bed. And a bat is a symbol of releasing fears, flutters outside the window. Meaning, needless anxiety, understanding eases worries, a need to relax, plans about to be realized, overly emphatic to problems of others, overly empathetic to the problems of others. The prompt words are needless anxiety, unhappy situation. Well, what is that all about? Okay. All right. I think I'm going to read the next card. There was another that came up with it. It's in the Suit of Pentacles. Bear with me. No, it's not. It's Major Arcana number 2. Sorry. I'm going to read it to you anyway. All right. The High Priestess. She drops flowers into the water for consecration and psychic power. She directs the lunar energy with her wand. Her black cat, a symbol of focus and magic and psychic powers, sits nearby watching the cauldron. The meaning: trusting your intuition, insight, secrets revealed, keeping a confidence, perceptions, hidden truths, occult studies, destiny revealed, psychic dreams, psychic ability, being between the worlds, receiving divine inspiration and spiritual development. The meaning: secrets, intuition, and psychic ability. So as you said, you listen to your intuition and your gut, and it'll never steer you wrong. Just as simple as that. There we go. You try not to worry. I'm sure. Sorry about your husband and his health. That's too bad. I'm just packing my cards away. But that's it, everybody, for the night. And last Shay, the next time I do mini readings, you're going to be first up, because I'm feeling you could probably use a reading, but you want me fresh. You don't want me burned out or tired or drained. And you deserve it. Thank you. You're always here, and I love you for that. I do. Some interesting reads here tonight, that's for sure. I mean, I even cried twice, which I wasn't planning on. It just kind of came forth and happened. So, let's see here. Put everything back and away where it belongs. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. You're welcome. You're welcome, Lasha. You're worth it. You really are. I'm always happy to see you here. Always. Bit of a surf up tonight. It sucked to be anybody trying to cross the mud flats at this time of the night, on this night with the tide doing what it's doing. That'd be scary. Oh, did you have a long day? Thank you, June. Same to you. And just try to get through it without vomiting. That's all I've been doing lately. Hi, Sabrina. Just tonight, I was telling everybody I tried 3 times in the last week, and I had this all set up. I have my candle going. I have my smudge ready to go. I have my key, my cards are all set up. My crystals are all going. And then suddenly, as I'm getting ready to go sit down here, just got slammed. And what I did, I reached over and I just shut the laptop and ran for my bed. That's what I did. That happened on 3 occasions, all dressed, ready to go. So I look good laying there, I guess. Hair done, makeup on, and laying in bed. Unfriggin' real. Unbelievably. So much. That's awful. It's not even the 4th of July yet. In Canada, we're all supposed to be grieving right now. Yeah, it's been pretty bad, Sabrina. It's been crazy. But I'm always better in the evenings. That's why those other 3 nights I attended. My daytimes are a write-off. I don't really get up and don't really stay up and move until I figure I'm going to try to do readings or something. Because I have to remain safe. And my bed is a safe place to be. It's the only place I'm safe. I've sat up in my armchair. I've been sitting in this spot and got hit with the waves of dizziness and nausea. So, but this was a bad week because it hit me every day. For a while, there was a pattern. It was every other day I would feel the dizziness and the nausea, and then the following day I'd be fine, and the next day I'd be sick again. But all this week, it was every single day. So, I'll just be glad when I can finally get looked at. And I broke down. I think I was starting to say that at the beginning tonight. Somebody asked. I broke down and I called what they call the ENT specialist, ear, nose, and throat specialist. That's one of the doctors specialists I was supposed to see. The other is a neurologist, and I have no idea. They gave me no name, so I don't know who they are. Anyways, first thing, I apologize for calling. I said, first, accept my apology for calling and bothering you. And let me say that normally I'm a very patient, and I know you guys are busy, so I'll cut to the chase. I'm supposed to be on a waiting list. So she checked, and it took her a minute. She goes, yes, you're on the list, and it's been triaged, whatever. And I told her what was going on, that I'm ending up on the floor. I'm falling a lot when I get these dizzy spells. They're extremely erratic. My limbs go weird on me. My arm and my leg go weird on me. And I'm vomiting and this kind of a thing. So her other line rang. She said, hold on, don't go away. And she was gone for a good 5 minutes, I thought. And they put you on hold like that if they leave you on hold long enough. The phone itself, the systems end the call. They just end it. I thought, oh my God, don't do this to me today, because I was sick. And she came back and she said, all right, I've got you. And the best I can give you is August the 10th. Out at the regional, that's our big hospital. And you have to go for a hearing test first, and then he'll see you following the hearing test, all in the same visit. Okay. I said, "That's still quite a wait." She goes, "The best I can do," she said, "I bumped you up 8 months ahead of everybody else on the list." That's how much longer I would have had to wait if I didn't make the phone call. I could be dead by then. God knows what's wrong with me. I have no idea. So, I have moments of foreboding, like, "Oh my god, is this gonna kill me?" Because it takes so much, and the vomit, I don't know which is worse, the dizziness or the vomiting, but I lose control over my body, my whole body, I lose control over it, and I end up on the floor. Even if I grab a hold of something, I have to be careful what I grab a hold of, that I don't yank it down with me, kinda thing. So, and I knew that I wasn't gonna have any summer because of the pandemic has put these wait times. Wait times were bad enough, put the pandemic on top of it. You're looking at almost a year to get into a specialist. Um, a lot of these specialists, they run clinics at the hospital, and they could have 20, 30 people all sitting in one room, all with appointments, and they can't do that anymore. They have to space everybody 6 feet apart. They can only fit so many people at a time. Therefore, the wait time grows even longer. I'm very aware of that. I wasn't told that. It's common sense to me. But this is an emergency. They're even waiting till August. It's not the best news. It's still long, but I knew I wasn't going to have any summer this year. I haven't been on my beach since April. It's a 5-minute walk. If I walk, a normal pace, 5 minutes and I'm on the beach. And I don't dare go down there, not alone, you know, because if something happened and hit me down there, I may never make it back home on my own unless there's somebody nearby to help. And it's a private beach, and I'm the only one that's usually ever on it. And the odds are not good. So I haven't been near the beach since April. It is a long time. And every day, well, I'm like a prisoner. I put on Facebook today, I feel like a prisoner in my home. I feel like there's bars around me and I can't break through them at all. Um, I've always lived a very small life. I call small. I don't do a lot. I don't go a lot of places. And the little bit that I had, like walking to the beach and spending my usually down there about 2 to 3 hours every time. I just sit and watch the water, or I walk with the dog, or run with the dog, play with the dog, or we just veg right out. Um, Always did a lot for the inside of me, made everything okay and all right, always filled me with hope and contentment, beauty, gratitude, grateful, so grateful. But now I can't see my view and I can't visit my view. I can't do either one. All I get out of the cove right now is the surf. That's it. I see no water. I see nothing anymore. And I had the most breathtaking $1,000,000 view you could ever see. I posted some pictures with my status update, and it showed what my view used to look like. And now it's nothing but a wall of trees. And if the view was open, it would pacify me a lot. It would bring me what I need. It'd still get what I need from it. It's hard. It's hard. Thanks, Lachey. I kind of hinted around for everybody in the group to kind of put it out to the universe, give Natalie back her open view. Oh my God, anything. So, but we'll see as time goes on, but I'm not going to have any summer. If I don't get seen till August, and I'm not going to, unless I get a big emergency and I got to call an ambulance, it'll be a different thing. Um, I don't see it being over till about September, October before I'm on the road to healing. That's what I'm saying. The whole summer is a write off. When you get to be my age, every summer is precious, every season is precious. You may not get to see another one. I better get to see another summer here after this one. Let me tell you, come next year, I ought to be walking on that beach as often as I want to be. So, Things have to get better. And, of course, I've talked to the universe a lot. Please take this sickness away. Make this easier to bear, whatever's wrong with me. But life doesn't revolve around what we want. The universe does. There's a reason for everything, and I don't demand any questions. I don't demand any answers to my questions. I accept it. If this is the way it has to be, then this is how it's for a reason, you know. So I figure it'll be the fall before I start to come back on the road to recovery, and I can go back to not being afraid to walk around in my yard, you know. So anyways, I think we better say goodnight, everybody. I took two, they're called acetaminophen with codeine. I took two of them because I'm having physical pains too. So that's taking the edge off. But my God, because of the codeine, they really make you dopey to tire you. I'll pass out tonight quite early. I'm going to get my jammies on. And what time are we? Oh, yes, going on 10 to 1 in the morning. I'm going to get my jammies on and grab a piece of bread and slap something on it, have my needle, and then go lay down. I'll watch TikTok for a little while, and then I'll fall asleep, and we'll get up and start another day tomorrow. Hi, Mary. Hi, Maye. Thank you, Maye. That's beautiful. Thank you. It's makeup. It's all me. I look like a skank for all week long. I look like a skank. I really did. I'm not lying to you. Oh, my goodness. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sabrina, as well. Thank you, Lashay, a million times. Much love to you, Mary Jane. Thank you, everybody. Keep your integrity forefront and center. I haven't done a proper closing in a while. But keep your integrity forefront and center. It'll never steer you wrong in any way, shape, or form. We walk a very narrow, slippery path on this world, and it gets slippery at times and a little unsteady and a little unsure. But if you hold on to the integrity, let it guide you through, you'll be okay. Always pack peace within your peace pocket, within your internal spirit, and that way you can share your love and your light out with the rest of the world. Try to perform a small good deed, if nothing at all, at least a small one every day. And you do it when no one's watching. That's real courage and integrity. And one more thing I have to add that I want to add. You sure can, May Ye. I have a healer friend who's been working with me every day, and he has fixed some things in me, which blew me away. But the problems that are making me sick, he's ready to pull his hair out. But anyways, the last thing I want to say to you all, adopt, embrace, and live your life under the guise of the golden rule of life. You treat everything, everybody, the way you want to be treated. That's the answer to peace in our world, is living by the golden rule. Try to remember that on a daily way, the golden rule. Couldn't ask for anything more beautiful in life, is to be living the laws of the golden rule. Thank you, Mary Jane. Thank you very much, May Ye. Thank you very much. But he's done a lot for me. He's a professional healer. So it's not going to be tonight, May Ye, and I can't promise or commit to anything like that. I get so sick. Today when I wrote out the big status update, and I thought, man, if I was feeling sick in this moment, I wouldn't be able to do all this writing. I did a lot of writing. So, but you have my permission. If you can reach me in a spiritual way, that would be the best way, to be guaranteed. And I'm open to healing. I truly am open to healing. So, yeah. But I can't promise literally from hour to hour. You're best off if you can do it intuitively. And like right now, I'm fighting to keep my eyes open. They're getting real heavy. So, no, thank you, May. Thank you very, very much. Very much appreciative. I'll take help and be so grateful that people have offered to help. Thank you so much. I want to get back to not just surviving, but living. I want to get back into living. All I'm doing day by day is surviving, and that's it. And like I said, I may look okay now, but I've got makeup on and my hair done. But you should see me this week. I was a skank. Terrible. I look just horrible. I wouldn't even look at myself. You have to work tomorrow. Yeah. Uh, Thank you so much, everybody. All the love from the universe I can feel flowing through me and out to all of you. You're so beautiful. You're so special. And this is my second home. It really is. But in a way, my first home. It's a spiritual home here. It's a beautiful thing. I enjoy you being here as well, Lashay. Have a beautiful day at work tomorrow. I don't know what the hell you're doing working on a Sunday, but all the power to you. And I only send the purest and the best of intentions of wonderful, beautiful light and energy to come your way always. Always. Any problems you may run into tomorrow, encounter, make you handle them like a boss, as they say, like a boss, and laugh all your way as you go along. You're all going to be okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Much love to my family, my second family, my second home. Good night, everybody.